Mic check, mic check, mic check one. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Mic check, check mic. This is Booker T. Washington Football 2023-2024. This is BTW Football 2023-24.
I'd like to welcome you to historical S.C. Williams Stadium.
Good evening, Hornet fans, and welcome back once again. It is so good. We are high above historic S.E. Williams Stadium. Welcome to Senior Night 2023-2024. Hornet fans, it's a special night. It's an extremely special night because we are here to celebrate the young men that have been football participants for a number of years, also JROTC, cheer, and pom. We have started the Senior Night introductions, and our first is Mr. Romel Kennedy. Romel is escorted by Mr. and Miss Romel Kennedy Sr. and grandparents, Mr. and Mrs. Willie Jordan. RJ has played football since the 6th grade and for 4 years for the Hornets. Miss Jordan, his mother, is an alum, class of 1965. His grandmother is an alum, class of 1965, and his mother, Janet, is class of 1983. His plans are to attend a 4-year university and would like to major in physical education and minor in business management. Number 1, Romel Kennedy Jr. Second out is number 9, Devin Crawford. Devin Crawford is escorted by his mother, Marika Yargi, and Demetria Davis. Devin has been a part of the Hornet football team since his freshman year. His plans are to attend a 4-year university, majoring in mechanical engineering and minoring in physical education. Next out is number 4, Zypel Meeks. He is escorted by his father, Alex Meeks Jr. He's been a football player for 4 years here at Booker T, and his plans are to attend a university with a major that he's undecided with at this time. Coming out now is number 6, Karan Ross. He's escorted by Natasha Phillips, Kelvin Ross, and family. Karan has participated in football, track, wrestling, soccer, and basketball. He would like to attend a university and major in finance, along with continuing to play his favorite sport, which is football. Number 7, we'd like to introduce Mr. Jaden Oates. He's escorted by his mom, Janice Oates, and his grandparents, Jay and Alicia Oates. Jaden started playing football at 4 years old, and he has been the team captain of basketball and participates in boxing at Reed's Gym. His plans are to attend a Division I college with an NIL deal, have his own clothing line, and start his own business. Number 13 being introduced currently is Jordan Sales. He's escorted by Mr. and Mrs. Keith Sales, his brother Dominique Sales, and sister Taylor Sales. Jordan has played football for 4 years and also participated in basketball and track while at Booker T. Jordan plans to attend a 4-year university and intends to major in cybersecurity. Number 13, Jordan Sales.
Taylor Sales. Jordan has played football for 4 years and has also participated in basketball and track while at Booker T. Jordan plans on attending a 4-year university and intends to major in cybersecurity. Ladies and gentlemen, number 13, Jordan Sales.
Next to be introduced is number 14,
Brandon
Barkey. He's escorted by his parents, Brian and Jamie Barkey, and his grandparents, Hansa and Maylai Barkey. Brandon has played football since the 8th grade at Carver. He also participates in varsity tennis at Booker T. His plans are to attend a 4-year university and study pre-law. Number 14, Brandon Barkey. We'd like to introduce number 15, Stephon Williams. He's escorted by his mother, Laconia Daniels, Grandpa Willie Daniels, and brother Stephen Williams. Stephon has played football at BTW for the last 4 years. His plans are to attend a 4-year college and study engineering. Introducing number 15, Stephon Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, number 15, Stephon Williams. Number 16.
Next up, we have number 16, Quentin Payne II. He's escorted by Quentin and Chandra Payne. Quentin has played 3 years of varsity football, and he plans to attend a 4-year college and major in engineering. Introducing number 16, Quentin Payne II.
Quentin Payne II.
Next up, we have number 26, Michael Ezel Jr. He's escorted by his parents, Michael Ezel Sr. and Marilyn Ezel, siblings Danica Payne, Jalen, and Jaslyn Ezel. Michael has been part of the football team since his freshman year, and his plans are to attend a 4-year university and major in sports medicine. Introducing number 26, Michael Ezel Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Ezel Jr., number 26.
Excuse me, Michael Ezel Jr., number 26. Next, we'd like to introduce number 37, Carl Walker. He's escorted by parents Carl and Angie Walker and his sister Michaela. Carl has been a part of Hornet football for 2 years. After graduation, he plans on attending a 4-year university and getting his degree. We'd like to introduce number 37, Carl Walker.
Number 51.
Next, we'd like to introduce number 51, Holt Rankin. He's escorted by parents Mary and Chris Rankin and his sister Avery. Holt has played football for 4 years at Booker T. Washington. His plans are to attend a 4-year college after graduating and getting his degree.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Number 51, Hornet fans, Holt Rankin.
Number 54.
Next up, we'd like to introduce number 54, Corian Williams. He is escorted by his father, Kevin Williams, his stepmother, Danielle Williams, his grandmother, Brenda Williams, grandfather, James Williams, sister, Courtney Williams, brother, Kevin Williams Jr., and brother, Jordan Williams. Corian has played at Booker T for 3 years, and he's participated in the African American Society. His college plans are to attend a 4-year college and get a scholarship and work towards getting a degree in business management. Number 54, Corian Williams.
Number 55.
Introducing number 55, Dewan Craven Jr. He's escorted by his parents, Latasha and Dewan Craven Sr., and his little brother, Duran. Dewan has played football since the age of 5 with the Tulsa Eagles Youth Organization. He went on to play for KIPP Tulsa and has played varsity football at Booker T for 4 years. He also volunteers with the Juice Radio Show. Dewan plans to attend a 4-year university and get his degree. Introducing number 55, Dewan Craven Jr.
Dewan Craven Jr.
Introducing number 60, Darian Melendez. Darian is escorted by his parents, Trevor Jones, alumni class of 2000, and Dominique Jones, alumni class of 2004, along with siblings Leah, Piper, and Tate. Darian has played football since he was 6 years old and has been on the Hornet varsity football team for 4 years. Darian plans to attend a 4-year university, focusing on a degree in business administration and playing the game he loves, football. Number 60, Darian Melendez.
Football. Ladies and gentlemen, number 60, Darian Melendez.
Introducing number 72, Malachi Harrison. He's escorted by his mother, Ashley Owens, father, Keith Harrison, and his sister, Aaliyah Owens. Malachi has played football at Booker T for 2 years. His plans are to attend Tulsa Tech after he graduates and study technology. Introducing number 72, Malachi Harrison.
Ladies and gentlemen, number 72, Malachi Harrison.
And our final senior 2023-2024 is Mr. Hornet 2023-2024, number 35, Jaden Owens. Jaden is escorted by Mr. and Mrs. Owens and his brother Corey. Jaden has played football since elementary school. He's the president of the African American Society, volunteers for the Juice Radio Show, is a member of the Student Council, and participates in the choir at Booker T. Jaden's plans after graduation from Booker T is to attend a 4-year university and to study film and political science. That's number 35, Mr. Jaden Owens. Hornet fans, these are our 17 seniors for 2023-24. Welcome to Senior Night. Next up, Hornet fans, we will be introducing senior members of Junior ROTC, their cheer team, and the pom team. We're going to take a quick break for those introductions. Please enjoy, and we will be back for pregame before kickoff. This is Booker T Football 2023-2024.
making it a career. Ladies and gentlemen, Shamika Anderson. Miss Peyton Guillory. Mr. Peyton Guillory, being escorted by Lamar and Tarsha Guillory. Peyton has been a member of the JROTC for 4 years as flight commander and first cadet lieutenant. Peyton plans to attend college to major in architecture. Ladies and gentlemen, Peyton Guillory. Our next senior JROTC member, Mr. Daniel Pope. Daniel is being escorted by April and Daniel Pope Sr. Daniel has been an AFJROTC captain and deputy corps commander for support. After graduation, Daniel plans to join the Army and possibly start a welding business afterwards. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Daniel Pope. Our next senior member of the ROTC, Matthew Weber. Matthew's being escorted by his mother, Angelina Weber, and sister, Cadence Weber. Matthew has been a color guard captain, JROTC deputy commander. After graduation, Matthew plans to attend TCC for prerequisites, then to attend OSU to study architecture and design. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Matthew Weber. Ladies and gentlemen, on a big hand for our senior JROTC members. Our next seniors are members of the Palm Squad. Our first senior is Miss Lauren Reed. Lauren is being escorted by Cindy Reed and family. Lauren has been a 4-year member of the Booker T. Washington Palm Squad. Lauren, after graduation, plans to attend the University of Oklahoma. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Lauren Reed. Our next senior Palm member is Miss Kendall Hurd. Kendall is being escorted by Danielle and Reggie Hurd. Kendall has been a 2-year member of the Booker T. Washington Palm Squad. After graduation, Kendall plans to attend a 4-year college where she says the weather is warm. Sounds like Florida to me. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kendall Hurd. Ladies and gentlemen, how about another big hand for our 2 senior Palm members. And last but not least, we'd like to recognize our senior cheer squad. Senior varsity cheer manager, Miss DeKayla Davis. DeKayla is being escorted by her mother, Donella Spears, and family. Her sports history, she's been a member of JROTC, and after graduation, she plans to tend to go to the Air Force and become a traveling nurse. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss DeKayla Davis. Our next senior cheer is Miss Deidreon Freeman. Deidreon is being escorted by her parents, her mom, Latoya Freeman Jones, and dad, David Lee Jones, and her sisters, 3 sisters, Destiny, Desmarie, and Desiree Freeman. Her sports history, she has cheered all 4 years at Booker T. Washington cheer team as the co-captain. After graduation, Deidreon wishes to attend the prestigious Tuskegee University and major in veterinary medicine while cheering collegiately and being an active member of student government. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Deidreon Freeman. Our next cheer member is Miss Megan Lampkin. Megan is being escorted by Derek and Susan Lampkin. Megan has been a cheerleader all 4 years here at Booker T. Washington High School. Megan plans to attend a four-year university next year and possibly study food science. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Megan Lampkin. Our next varsity cheer is Miss Lainey Cook. Lainey's been escorted by Allison Cook and grandparents Mike and Nancy Cook. Lainey has been a member of varsity cheer for 4 years and 1 year played softball. Lainey plans to attend the University of Central Oklahoma and study forensics. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Lainey Cook. Our next varsity cheer member is Miss Sanaya Moore. Sanaya is being escorted by her mother Kimberly and Meemaw Marilyn Moore. Sanaya has been a cheerleader for 1 year. This is her senior year. Sanaya plans to attend an HBCU and become an anesthesiologist. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Sanaya Moore. Our next varsity cheer is Miss Cecily Nettleship. Cecily is the captain of the Booker T. Washington cheer squad. She's been escorted by her mom, Tracy Nettleship, dad, Brooks Nettleship. Cecily plans to she has joined the Booker T. Washington varsity cheer her senior year. After graduation, Cecily plans to attend a 4-year university and major in kinesiology. Ladies and gentlemen, Captain Miss Cecily Nettleship. Our next varsity cheer member is Miss Naya Rose. Naya is being escorted by her Aunt Tracy Martin and father Kent Rose. Naya has been a member of varsity cheer for 3 years. After graduation, Naya plans to go to a 4-year university and major in film studies. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Naya Rose. Our next varsity cheer member is Miss Kendis Taylor. Kendis is being escorted by Teron and Kanisha Taylor. Kendis has been a member of Booker T. Washington varsity since her junior year and is now a co-captain. Kendis recently received her CNA license and plans to attend college and pursue a career in nursing to become a nurse anesthesiologist. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kendis Taylor. Ladies and gentlemen, our next varsity cheer member is Kennedy Thomas. Kennedy's being escorted by her parents, Dwayne and Latrice Thomas. Kennedy has been a 4-year varsity cheerleader here at Booker T. Washington High School. Her plans after graduation are to attend a university, ideally an HBCU. She plans to major in biology one day and also wants to become an anesthesiologist. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kennedy Thomas. And last but not least, our final varsity, senior varsity cheer, Miss Kyra Yarborough. Kyra is being escorted by her parents, Rico and Patrice Yarborough. Kyra has been a member of the Hornets varsity cheer team for 4 years. Kyra plans to attend an HBCU to pursue a career in dental hygiene. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kyra Yarborough. Hornet fans, how about a big hand for our varsity cheer members, Pom Squad, and JROTC members. This time, ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise if you're able and release your hats and caps as our JRTC team enters the playing surface, and we get set for the playing of our national anthem by the Booker T. Washington T. Connection Band.
Hornet fans, we are back live high atop S.E. Williams Stadium. We are currently in the middle of the national anthem played by your T-Connection Band. But it's time for Hornet pregame, and to my left, as usual, is the man, Leon Skillings. Leon, good to see you again, brother.
Likewise, BP, man. You know, Friday nights, man, I get excited. It's to the point that my wife questions me about my excitement, man. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do?
You woke up kind of chipper and happy. She's like, what's going on?
It's Friday Night Lights, baby. You know, all the time I get a pass, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, tonight, Hornet fans, we are back. And I have to say, personally, it is good to be back at S.E. Williams Stadium. We are here. The Hornets are going to do battle against the Putnam City West. Let me check this. What is their mascot while we're here? The Putnam City West Pirates. They are the Pirates is who they are. Leon, well, everything's on the line tonight, brother. We've talked about it for several weeks because it seemed as though this is how things were going to go. For this season, the 2023-2024 season, everything comes down to tonight. We win tonight, we're in the playoffs. We don't, it's time to put them in the mothballs. It gets no simpler than that, Leon. How you feeling?
Man, normally, we talked about it before we came on the air. We were just kind of, let me say me. I was kind of appalled when I heard that we could get in with a 3-win. But I really wasn't, because last night I was watching the news and I saw a broken arrow in the same scenario. They got in with the win last night. And, it just says a lot about, like, the direction of Oklahoma football. No hard feelings. We Hornets, so we can talk this thing. But, man, you normally don't hear about a 3-win team getting in the playoff. But guess what? We'll take it, though. I mean, come on now. That's not, we're not going to act like we bougie. We'll take it. Let us in there.
Do you want something free? Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
I would like to earn it, but I will take what is free.
Right.
And to be in the situation we're in, it means that the season for our football team has not been as expected or not been as we wanted. We entered tonight's contest with an overall record, as Leon was saying, of 2-7. We're currently 1-5 in the district. We are looking up at Stillwater, who we've taken a loss to, Muskogee, who we've lost to, Sand Springs, who we've lost to, Bartlesville, who we've lost to, and Tahlequah, who we've lost to. Tonight, we go up against a Putnam City West ball club that's 4-5 and sitting in last place in 6A Division II Region 1 is U.S. Grant with a record of 2-8. We're celebrating 17 seniors tonight, but we wanted to get into the nitty-gritty of what's out there and what's for us. Leon, let me talk to you about a couple of things that I was thinking. It's this time of year. Obviously, here in Tulsa, the weather has changed. We have a pretty nice night tonight, but last week, temperatures dropped like off the table. And I'll be the first one to say it and be honest about it. This was the time as a player that football wasn't fun. Right. You have the early, getting dark earlier in the evening, and you had the colder temperatures. It made that the rigors of practice, it wasn't fun. I'll be honest with you. I did not enjoy it. But everything's on the line for you. I remember one of the things that our Coach Larry McGee, used to talk about was if you make it to state, you get to have that practice on Thanksgiving Day. But, man, it would be cold. Man. Looking at our team sitting as we're sitting and we're going into these type of feelings, tell me how you feel about it.
Man, we alluded to it last week when we had a chance to walk out Sand Springs with a victory. They got away with some calls that helped them out down the stretch. But we thought that, mathematically speaking, that we knew that we still wasn't out the playoffs and it still was murky as it relates. But we thought that the playoffs started last week for us in the situation that we were in. So the Hornets are at home. Think about that.
You get a situation where you can do what you need to do and do it at home. At home.
Come on, man. It don't get no better than that. All the implications are at the Hive.
S.E. Williams.
At the Hive, what you expect at the house? Home cooking, all of the hospitality that comes with it, right?
Absolutely.
But we got to go out and do our part. We got to execute. We got to stick to the script, and we got to move the chains. We haven't done a good job of progressing our offense. We get in situations where we were 3 and out a lot, and that can't happen tonight. We got to put together some drives, and we got to punch it in early and often.
From talking to the coaches last night, one of the things that they talked about is that Putnam City does have some talent. This is a team that I'm thinking just right off the top of my head that we've been victorious against the last 2 years. So it's not as though we have not beaten this team. Putnam City obviously has motivation on their side because they want to try to get into the playoffs and they want to try to beat an opponent that's had their number for the last few years. So they're dangerous. And just like you say, offense has to come out and do some work.
Right. And then let's be clear, too, before we get this game started, Hornet fans. The Hornets are young. We've said this from day one that we're playing a lot of freshmen and sophomores. So, of course, we have the expectation that we want to win and win often. But the situation that we have right now, we're playing a lot of freshmen and sophomores. So the future looks bright for us. But unfortunately,
the future's right now.
Right now, you're right.
The future's right now.
And that's it. We can't continue to hold on. The future looks bright. It has to happen right now.
Absolutely.
So a lot of these guys that we saw that were freshmen and sophomores got the experience of being Hornets, they grew up from being Bees to Hornets. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
Friday Night Lights.
It's kind of to use an analogy from basketball. You always hear basketball coaches saying it, but by the time you go into the second time around in conference play, a freshman has to play like a sophomore.
Yeah.
And now we've gotten to the very last game of the season, and for our sophomores that in many situations would be JV players, need to start playing like varsity players. That's the reality of it. The other thing about it is from a developmental standpoint for Coach Jonathan Brown, this is his 4th year. He's had basically a generation of young men. Going into his 5th year, it's about the momentum for him to have going in, because a lot of these guys got to come back and be starters next year.
Right.
It's not like somebody's going to come in and start taking positions of young men that are playing this year, because those guys would have to be freshmen that are 2 years younger than the guys that are playing right now.
I mean, well said.
So, Hornet fans, we're about ready to get things kicked off. We're here at S.E. Williams Stadium. We're going to talk about our sponsors, but right off the bat, I want to thank the Booker T. Washington Booster Club that is the gracious and wonderful host that has us here with us, has us here with you guys every single Friday night. Here's the kickoff from Putnam City and receive. Here coming towards the near side is number 11.
He to the house.
He's got an alley.
He to the house.
Cut it back to the hash. Finally going to be taken down by several Putnam City players, but a wonderful kickoff return by number 11. That's Darion Overstreet showing some of the breakaway speed that we've been waiting for.
Man, we needed that spark. You see, hey, if he'd have kept it on the seam, that was to the house, bro. Don't get it twisted.
He's going to walk that dog.
And that was a nice return. But, man, like I said, if he'd have turned that thing up down the seam, it was for sure.
And somebody need to put 6 on the board.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But the Hornets are going to scrimmage for the first time tonight, heading south on the Putnam City Pirate 48-yard line. At the helm for the Hornets, as usual, is number 2. That's Levi Brooks. In the background with him looks to be number 6, Karan Ross. Karan Ross motions out to the outside, so he's going to have a 3-by-2 formation. Brooks looks to drop back, looking to get Ross over the top on the go route. Pass is going to be incomplete. Looked to be a little bit of hand fighting, or a little bit of holding by the defensive back, but that is to no avail, no penalty. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Hornets. Leon, I like to see us break the formation, go into some motion, and go up top early. This is what we're talking about, Hornet fans, is taking the training wheels off of Mr. Deuce, Levi Brooks.
You just said it, man. I like that, man. We were very aggressive on that play.
Here's a give to the left side, Karan Ross. He's looking for an alley, but he's unable to get it. He's hit and taken down by number 5, Michael Ford, a junior wide receiver and defensive back that goes 6 foot by 165 pounds. Going to be a loss on the play, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and 14 for the Hornets. Now from their side of the field.
Man, I like to see Ross. Normally he makes the decision quicker than that. He was indecisive, and it cost him. So, you know, Ross is a downhill runner. Get downhill and get what you're going to get.
3 wide receivers here to the near side. Brooks looks back, throws to the middle of the field. Pass was intended for number 24, Dalen Overstreet, and is broken up. Pass going to be incomplete. So for the first drive of the game, the Hornets are going to have to punt. And Leon, it's one of those things that we always talk about momentum, but it looks like the Hornets have opened up the playbook and are looking to put some pressure on Putnam City.
And again, I mean, this is something we hadn't seen. They're being aggressive, and I mean, I hope we stick to it and get settled into the offense, because I like what I'm seeing now. We taking them shots. We should have been taking them all along. We get a lot of one-on-ones with them athletes out there. Why not try them?
That's the word. Use our athletes. So number 30, Carpenter, back to punt. He gets off a nice punt that's going to hit at about the 24-yard line and roll. The Hornets are going to have an opportunity to down it deep in Putnam City West Pirate territory, and there it's going to be down. The man downing is number 24. Ball rolls dead, number 14 by senior Brandon Barkey. We talked about Brandon earlier tonight when he was introduced with his family. So with 10 minutes and 59 seconds left in the first quarter, we're going to see the Putnam City West Pirate offense for the first time tonight. The Hornet defense is obviously looking to be stingy and do what it can to slow Putnam City down right off the bat. Quarterback looks like here's a run to the right side by the quarterback. He's breaking some tackles and finally taken down. That's number 11, Shaheem Johnson. He's a senior quarterback, 6'3", 205 pounds. That's a big young man back there playing quarterback, Leon. And he's got a little wheel on it.
You know, as I was trying to get the window situated and I looked, I thought it was a running back. See, it's a big guy.
That's the quarterback, number 11, Shaheem Johnson. So Johnson is able to rush for enough to get a first down, the first of the game. Excuse me. They are the Patriots, the Putnam City Patriots, not the Pirates. Here's a mix-up on the handoff, and it's going to be fallen on immediately. So that's going to put the Putnam City Patriots behind the chains after the fumble snap. Apologize, Hornet fans. I had the mascot incorrect. It's the Putnam City West Patriots. I've got it right now, and I'm writing it down to make sure I keep it correct. So that's going to bring up 2nd down and 16 from the 11-yard line. Hornet defense is looking to be stout tonight. Johnson throws here to the left side.
Whoa.
The pass is caught,
Ball is up. Ball was up. Ball out.
They're going to say it's incomplete. Looked to me like it was completed and he made a football play.
Yeah, he did.
The pass was intended for number 4, Aaron Edwards, a senior wide receiver who's another big kid, 6'4", 200 pounds. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 17. The Patriots once again from the 10-yard line. Johnson, the quarterback. Play clock down to 9 seconds. He gets it. The left-hander looks here to his left. Going to throw deep. Has a man, but he's going to basically have contact and be run over. The pass was intended for number 2, another big kid, Jordan Warrior. He's a 6 foot, 175-pound wide receiver. And Leon, right off the bat, taking my first look. Putnam City, if they can put some things together, we can't take for granted what they're putting out here tonight.
But, you know, like you said, those guys that we just called, those are some big kids. But those DBs for the Hornets, man, they're feisty and aggressive, and they fight through the ball. So they did a great job on their coverage. And that was a good no call by the ref, too.
Absolutely. So the Putnam City Patriots are going to be punting from their own end zone. Here's a low snap. He's able to get it off. A wobbly kick is going to get to the sideline. Overstreet has it, looking to get back here to the near side, fighting off tacklers. Spins, and he's finally going to be taken down, but the Hornets are going to have the ball for their 2nd drive of the night from inside Patriot territory. The Hornets only ran 3 plays in the first drive, did not get a first down, so we're going to see the Hornets on their 2nd drive to see whether or not they can get some offense going. But as we said, Leon, we saw, you know, assistant coach Dante Pearson and the members of his staff with a game plan to come out and be attacking and aggressive right off the bat.
Man, I hope we go back to it right now, though. I mean, I think it's wide open out here, man. These corners are playing us off and soft, so let's take the shot.
It's one-on-one man-to-man coverage. I mean, when you see a guy following the motion, that tells you it's one-on-one. But here's the option. Levi Brooks is able to slip a tackle and get to the outside with a positive gain. That's probably the longest rush we've seen from Levi Brooks this year. I like the way he optioned off of the defensive end. He made the right read.
Yeah, most definitely.
The defensive end took the running back, so he cut it up, and he got 5 yards on the carry.
That always works. 2nd and short, I'll take that all day long.
The playbook is wide open. To the far side is number 0, Caden McClellan, sophomore wide receiver split out. We have Overstreet here to the near side. Here's an inside give to Michael Washington, who cuts it back, finally lowers his head, gets to the 2nd level. Looks like he's going to have enough yardage for a first down, which would be the first of the night. We'll wait for the officiating crew to give us a determination. And the white hat does say that that's a first down for the Hornets. The Hornets are matriculating down the field. Our officiating crew tonight. I have it here, and I can get to it, Hornet fans, just here in a moment. We want to give love to the people in the stripes. Here's Levi Brooks throwing the quick out to Michael Washington. He cuts it up, trying to get some positive yardage, but he's taken down. The Patriots had that one snuffed out. Our officials tonight, our referee is Major Williams. Our umpire is Teron Tees. Our head linesman is Osborne Lockhart. Our line judge is Danny Wallace, and the back judge is Aaron Stallings. That play was going to be for a loss on the pass play to Washington, so the Hornets are going to have 2nd down and 11 from the Patriot 32-yard line. 2 wide receivers to the far side. We got one-on-one man-to-man coverage here on the near side. Brooks gives a snap. It's going to be a run up the middle, and Karan Ross running at pad level and getting positive momentum. That's what he does. He's done it all season long. Positive yards for Karan Ross, and it's going to give us third down and long but manageable in the pre-red zone of the Putnam City West Patriots.
You know, Ross is the kind of running back that linemen love because they know what you're going to get from him. He's going to get you those inside hard yards, and he's going to make you rewarded for what you do up front. He's that kind of back.
Talk about it. 7 minutes and 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Deuce gets the snap. Here's another running play, but met immediately in the backfield by number 4 for the Patriots, who is Aaron Edwards. Ross is going to be taken down and just get just a few yards. Looks like he's going to move the chains a little bit from 4th and 7. No, excuse me. Ball carrier number 1, R.J. Kennedy, senior R.J. Kennedy. And immediately, Coach Jonathan Brown is going to go for it. 4th down and 6 or 7 from the 28-yard line. Second drive of the night for the Hornets. Brooks gets it, gonna throw the fade right, has a man, Overstreet, drops it into the bucket, but it's incomplete. Nice throw by number 2, Levi Brooks. And that's the bucket throw, Leon. I mean, I think people have seen it, but what I'm talking about is quarterbacks practice that drop back, just getting it 2-step, 3-step drop and throwing it into a bucket, and that's where he put it. Overstreet just wasn't able to make the over-the-shoulder catch.
You know, that's the equivalent of what we call the high school back shoulder.
Yeah. So the Hornets are going to turn it over on downs. The Putnam City West Patriots are going to start their second drive from the 28-yard line. Hornet defense is on the field once again. Man in motion for the Patriots coming here to the near side. Quarterback Johnson with play clock down at 8. Here's a pitch to the right, catching it off of his hip and looking for an alley is number 7. That's DeJuan Knight. He's a junior running back, 5'9" and 180 pounds for the Patriots. He gets some short yards, and that's the kind of, put him to sleep by motioning everybody from the strong side to the weak side and then run to the weak side, Leon, to try to get a lane over there.
Yeah.
Defense was pretty stingy. Cornerback over there, Caden McClellan, is able to come up and string that out and allow the Patriots to only get a run of 3. Play clock at 15 seconds. Ninja formation here on the near side. Here's an inside give to number 7. But before that, we've got a flag on the play. Might have a illegal procedure penalty. It looks like this one is going to go against the Patriots, so this is going to back them up and put them behind the chains.
You know, going back to the offense earlier, though, we know defense is pretty much rock steady, and offense has the ability to make some plays and to sustain some drives, but we hadn't looked bad, but we still got to take advantage of when we get to this red zone. We got to walk out here with some points. So,
especially when you get the ball deep in the opponent's territory. So after the penalty, it's 2nd down and 12 from the 25-yard line for the Patriots. Here's a fake reverse inside give, but immediately snuffed out by the Hornets. Is that man? I believe it is. Let's go ahead and say number 75, Joseph Graves, on the tackle, who was able to stop him. And, Leon, I'm going to tell you, I talked to the man yesterday, Muscle Man, as he likes to be called. I said, what you got for me for yesterday? Because he's told us what he was going to do previously. He said he's looking to get a pick tonight, Leon.
That's what he said?
He said he's looking to get a pick.
With a smile on his face.
With a smile on his face. He says, I'm looking at defensive tackle to get a pick and take it to the house. Patriots behind the sticks, going to be 3rd down and 15 from the 23-yard line. Offense is working in reverse right now. 4 wide receiver set. Johnson drops back screen. Passes complete to number 7. He's got some people in front of him. But way to come up from the safety position. Looks like that's number 15 for the Hornets. That's Stephon Williams, the senior defensive back. He comes up and makes a very nice tackle.
Man, he made a senior play. They had the play perfectly designed because we were in a blitz package there. And, one thing that the screen is designed for is to slow you down in there. So, luckily, with that speed from 15, he saved us on that.
Stephon Williams came downhill, split blockers, and made the tackle also. He didn't allow the running back to break a tackle there. Here's the second punt of the night for the Patriots. Punter gets it off. Dalen Overstreet is back to receive, but the punt is going to go out of bounds on the far side to the Patriots sideline. The Hornets are going to be starting their 3rd drive of the night from their 36-yard line. And let me start by mentioning our illustrious sponsors, the Greenwood Chamber, Justice for Greenwood, S&R Compression, Kate Jones with Keller Williams Realty Advantage, and Fat Phillies. These are some of our sponsors that make the broadcast available for you, Hornet fans, and we appreciate everything that they do for the program and bringing Booker T football to you. 4 minutes and 51 seconds. Man in motion. Micah Washington to the left side breaks a tackle and finally is wrestled out of bounds, but positive yardage from Micah Sweet Feet Washington. So on first down, the Hornets are getting their running game established, Leon, and they came out throwing the ball, which it's obviously there. But now we're looking to maybe impose our will a little bit.
Man, you know, teams that can dictate early have an easy time down the stretch.
That's what I'm talking about. Here's another inside give to Michael Washington, and looking to break one tackle and get to the house. He's taken down by number 4, Aaron Edwards, the defensive back for the Patriots. But the run is good enough for the Hornets' second first down of the evening.
And if Sweet Feet, and I think he figured it out each game because he's young, but when he hits it in there, man, he has the ability to pop one and take it to the house for real.
It's been a lot of shoestring tackles of just grabbing him by the ankles. Brooks, another inside give. Washington in the middle, up the gut,
That's what we was
down
just
the
talking
hash,
about.
and now to the middle.
There it is.
He's going to walk that dog.
Hey,
Somebody cue the band.
There it is.
Michael Washington, touchdown, Hornets.
There it is. That's what we were just talking about, BP. When he get that and hit that thing, it can go. He did it.
Michael Washington on the 51-yard boost straight up the gut to put the Hornets on the board.
What we definitely needed.
And, Leon, you have to give credit. I've got to talk about all the guys on the front of that offensive line. I haven't said numbers and names tonight, but we talked about how the Hornets started throwing the ball, but now they're running the ball. The hold is down, the kick is up, and Dylan Carpenter has the extra point good. And 7 Hornets.
And no offense to Putnam, but if we playing like this all the time, this is what we capable of doing. They on the schedule. You think? Look at how we executed that.
I mean, that's the right word. That's the thing. It's the execution. It's the line finally basically get in their stance.
Everybody was in unison.
Get in their stance and saying, you know what, I know who I got and I'm going to beat my guy. Come with me.
I mean,
it's not like we're doing anything magically different. You know, we're just going out putting a hat on a hat and allowing Micah to get downhill. I mean, but let's be real. This is what we have wanted to see from our offensive line and collectively our entire offense the whole season. But we finally seeing it tonight.
Did it not wake up the fans? I mean, did we get some energy in here? Did we just get one of them craters or a sunburst or something that just hit us over here at the high? When you get that kind of excitement?
You are 100% right.
Did you feel that energy?
I feel that energy.
Everybody was like, oh.
Like, whoa, where that
baby, what you want from the concession stand?
Dylan Carpenter kicks off with a short kick to the 10-yard line. The Patriots pick it up, getting a return to the middle of the field, and he's finally tripped up and taken down by number 11 on the tackle. That's Darion Overstreet, who was the return man for the Hornets opening kickoff that had such a good return. And Hornet fans, yes, we do have some life in S.E. Williams.
Kids flying and bound, man, you see it, man. You know I ain't got to tell you. Just something about when you can strike up the band.
Exactly.
Over here, when we strike up the band, it's just like fire shut up in your bones. You know what I mean? You hear me? Man, come on, man.
Nothing like having the illustrious Night Train Lane say touchdown Hornets, and I'm going to say strike up the band.
Yeah.
Play clock at 12 seconds, 4 minutes and 11 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's a reverse to number 2 for the Putnam City Patriots. The running back is Jordan Warrior. The wide receiver on the run is number 2, Jordan Warrior, his first carry. He's a 6 foot, 175-pound senior for the Patriots. He's able to get some positive yardage.
Mauricio Gilstrap, the initial tackle made by the Hornets, number 15, Javon Williams.
Gain of 8 on the first down play for the Patriots. And Putnam City has had some success offensively. They just haven't been able to sustain anything. But here's what I wanted to talk to you about, Leon. Looks like we're back to Coach Jonathan Brown's trademark, man-to-man coverage on the edges. Here's a run off the right side to the running back number 7 once again. That's DeJuan Knight. DeJuan Knight is able to get enough yards for a first down. That's going to be the third first down of the night for the Patriots. And what I was saying, Leon, it looks as though we've kind of gotten away from the zone in the matchups on the back end of the secondary, and we're playing some man-to-man.
Man, I think it's Putnam dictating that for us because they've been ground heavy. And, I mean, unless they just going to take some shots here, they hadn't proven to us that they can throw the ball either.
So even with the senior quarterback, the Patriots have been more of a running offense. Here's a give to the right side to number 7. He's got a lane. He gets to the second level. That's DeJuan Knight once again, and he's almost rushed for about 9 yards on the carry there on first down. So he's going to be able to take it right over the 50-yard line, and now we're seeing the Patriots have some life on offense, Leon.
So you know, like I know, offense coordinators and defense coordinators, their jobs are to come up with a scheme for the game, right? So it looks as if Putnam has found a weak spot on us, and they're running and attacking us there, you know.
And who they're running away from is the thing.
Right, right.
So now Mr. 75, Mr. Joseph Graves is on the left side. Putnam City motions here to the left. Excuse me. Joseph is on the right. Looks like they're running away from Joseph Graves.
Good point.
We've got a flag on the play.
Good point. I mean, that was a great observation because you just brought it up. And it looks like, because Graves does move up and down the line, so he's getting the respect, you all, as a freshman because they're running away from him.
He's the Baba Yaga.
I love it.
The Baba Yaga.
I love it.
And translation, the boogeyman. And what the boogeyman saith, no one wants to heareth.
BP, that might be the tightest name that a player could get in a long time, bro.
So with that quick give, it looks like the flag is picked up or assessed against the Hornets to give a first down to the Patriots. That's their 4th first down. Quarterback Johnson gets the snap, looking to his left, throws the screen back to his right, completes to number 7. He's got some blockers in front of him. Going to need tackling from the Hornets, and he's finally brought down by number 6, Karan Ross. And that's something that's nice to see, Leon, using the screen game. I mean, it's still a quick passing offense, but it's giving you blocking in front of the guy that's receiving the ball.
And it's good for aggressive defenses like ours and others because we're trying to get to the quarterback quick, and teams pick up on it, and you get a good screen game going. You can take them to the house, too.
So we're going to have to start talking about the technique of playing the screen game. Once again, here's a quarterback run to the left. Johnson, not fleet of foot, but he's got the corner, looking to split some Hornet defenders, and he gets out of bounds. Don't know why he didn't try to turn that up, but there might be a hold. Is there a flag? There is a holding flag out on the play, Hornet fans, so it looks like this one is going to come back, but Johnson was definitely motoring all he could to get here to the near side, Leon. I
mean, definitely a good call. And whatever the quarterback's reads are, he's definitely doing that. And so they found something. And as the Hornets, the way you offset that too is we got to blow that up.
Now let's talk about the screen game, because one of the things that I know from football is if you're a defensive lineman and the offensive lineman lets you run by him, that's an immediate, read for screen.
And that's what you're supposed to know is the pressure of how easy it is to get by him. So you got to be savvy as well too.
Turn and go the other way. Here's a give to the right side to number 9. He's going to be able to cut back to the hash and get positive yards. That's Mauricio Gilstrap.
He'll load.
He's a senior, 5'9", 200-pound running back. One of those water plugs, one of them water hydrants.
Jones, Drew.
Exactly. Because he's thick along the leg, so it's going to take something to hit him and knock him down. Another positive yard gain for the Patriots, and they've now run several plays on this drive. First quarter, we're under a minute. Play clock is at 13 as Johnson surveys 2 wide receivers here to the near side. He's looking left, now looking back right, has single coverage. He's going to throw it to the end zone, has a man. Pass is incomplete, but it looks like we're going to get a pass interference call. Looks like it's going to be against number 0, Caden McClellan. And is that going to be the penalty, Leon, where when you don't turn around and run into the wide receiver, they're automatically going to throw the flag?
And then you got 2 over there, too. So, I mean, they got to, you know what I mean?
Quarterback Johnson was able to uncork that one and had a man running down the boundary. McClellan played good man-to-man defense at the line of scrimmage, but as the wide receiver went down the boundary, it became a one-on-one matchup, and McClellan who's most cornerbacks are taught that once they see the wide receiver's eyes looking back and arms coming up, you got to mirror what they're doing. So your hands should come up, and you need to basically mirror their eyes to keep them from being able to bring the ball in. But when you don't turn the head around and there's contact,
You just said it.
it's
to turn that head.
I mean, pass interference.
It can help you.
1st and 10 from the Hornets 16. Here's an inside give, but wrapped up immediately by 75. Joseph Graves, who takes the ball carrier down, short game. Also on the play is number 35, Mr. Hornet, Jaden Owens, the senior linebacker for the Hornets.
No gain on the play.
No gain, going to bring up 2nd down and 10 from the Hornets 16. Putnam City with wide receiver split here to the near side in single coverage and one wide receiver to the far side. Here's the inside RPO give, and immediately the Hornet linebackers are now starting to understand that they've got to go ahead and come on up. They're really not trying to do play action because they've got a couple of tight ends. If I'm reading their formation correctly, the thing is our linebackers are getting caught in that wash when that guard gets to the second level on them.
Man, so you're exactly right. On the offensive side of the ball, when we're training, we're taught to get downhill like a running back. That means get to the second level, get on them linebackers. So when the linebacker know that them guards is coming, he's taught to take on the block and shed it. So what that means is, BP, most linebackers, even though you have some big ones, they're giving up some physical, all of that.
The offensive lineman could put shade on, put it that way.
So that linebacker, he has to get out that block quick. He can't get stuck there because if that, it's going to be a long night.
Or come through it. One of the two. So that's the end of the first quarter, Hornet fans. It's your Booker T. Washington Hornets 7, the Putnam City Patriots 0. And here at the end of the first quarter, recognized are the Booker T. Washington Hornet volleyball team who made it to the state finals this year. Leon, we are so proud of that volleyball team led by Taylor Nero, herself a Hornet alum, and her dad a Hornet alum, Dion Nero.
Man, speaking of the girls volleyball team, my son had to make me recognized by taking my grandbabies to the tournament.
Okay.
They just talked about how good they were and how they represented.
Yep. So we're starting the second quarter, Hornet fans. The Putnam City West Patriots, 3rd down and 6 from the Hornet 13. So here's an opportunity that the defense needs to try to get themselves off the field, but we've got a flag on the play before the play gets off. And it looks like it's going to go against the Hornets. It's going to be offsides. So from what was 3rd and 6, it's now going to be 3rd and 1 from the 8-yard line. Putnam City West Patriots now in a situation where the playbook is wide open for them. It's going to actually be 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 from the 8. Check that. Quarterback number 11, Shaheem Johnson for the Patriots. He's got a wide receiver to the far side. Yes, they've got 2 tight ends. Here's a give to the fullback who's met immediately in the hole. They're trying to fullback push, but hit by a host of Hornets, including number 54, senior Corian Williams on the tackle for the Hornets. A short game. Nope. It looks like it's going to be only give him a yard, so that's going to bring up – nope, it's going to bring up 4th down or 1st down. I think they're saying he did get a 1st down, so it's going to be 1st and goal. Have to apologize, Hornet fans. The chain crew over there is –
Man, I don't like it when the referee do that, though. When it's questionable, man, I want the chains to come out and measure that. I know y'all want to get out of here, but we need to measure.
So it's going to be 1st down and 5. 1st and goal for the Patriots. Man in motion. The snap is fumbled. The quarterback's able to pick it up. He's running the Apollo sweep to the left side, cuts it up, and walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. 11 minutes and 33 seconds into the second quarter. Number 11, Shaheem Johnson, goes into the end zone for the Patriots. And that's just an unfortunate touchdown right there, Leon. You looked as though things were in your favor by the snap being wayward, but they still are able to pick it up and take it into the end zone.
So, looking at Putnam's success that they've been having against us in this game, we're just going to keep it basic. Student body right, student body level. Of course, they got calls for, but that's basically what they're doing. And then the quarterback every now and then to put it in the air, but I mean they keeping it on the ground, and we're already in the second quarter because they took a lot of chunk plays on us with that.
So with the snapback, hold down, and kick up and good, the score is now tied, knotted up. Patriots 7, your Booker T. Washington Hornets 7, with 11 minutes and 33 seconds left in the half. And Leon, we got ourselves a football game, brother.
And it's actually pretty good too, though. I mean, both teams are challenging each other. It looks like we're similar so far. And what I mean by that, both offenses are mirroring each other, and defenses are making stops when it counts the most. So
it would appear to me that the adjustment for the Hornet defense is to make Putnam City more one-dimensional. Obviously, it looks as though they want to run the football. If we can, at a minimum, stack the box and basically play athlete on the back end, we may be able to stifle this offense.
That's a great point. So, we like to play man, and we got that 4-man front. But if they continue to have success, we may have to come out of that 4-man front and put a 5-man front up there. You know what I mean?
Which is the bear front, what many people call the bear front.
And it takes away from your backside, but guess what? Your front side is always going to help your back. That's a football rule. The front helps the back.
Absolutely. So the Patriots are going to be kicking off for the first time tonight. Here's a low kick that's going to be able to hit and basically roll into the end zone. Michael Sweet Feet Washington is going to let that roll in. So the Hornets are going to have it for their 4th drive of the game, starting from their 20-yard lines. The Hornets will be headed north. Nice night for football, and nice time for me to talk about some more of our sponsors, such as Fat Phillies, R&R Construction and Investors, Trent Alexander and Ray's DeRoofing, Aaron Campbell, class of 1994. First down for the Hornets. 2 running backs in the backfield with 3-by-1 set. Here's an inside give, breaking it out to the left and running back right is Michael Washington. He's got to the hash and looking to break that one to the outside and get to the boundary, but he's finally taken down, but good for a Hornet first down.
Well, he got some wheels.
He got some wheels, but that's one. Just keep going north, baby. No need to get to the sideline. I'm thinking make it a foot race.
And you're right, man. That would be something, if I'm the running back coach, I would make him do a drill where you got to turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. You know what I mean?
Another give on the interior to Washington, and he's hit and then knocked back. But once again, that Hornet offensive front, I see number 74. That's Brooks Barron. Basically, guys are getting off the ball up front. Also, Mr. number 60, Darian Melendez, a senior who was recognized tonight. And number 51, Holt Rankin, another senior that was recognized tonight. These guys are getting off the ball and getting forward momentum to bring up a 3-yard gain for 2nd and 7. Here's another inside give to Karan Ross, and he's going to smash up into there and get everything he can. But once again, the Hornet offense is moving in drive. Third play of this drive for the Hornets, and they're looking at a 3rd down and 7. Clock running with 10 minutes and 28 seconds. Here to the near side is wide receiver number 0, Caden McClellan. Levi Brooks, Mr. Deuce, the quarterback, has options at his disposal on 3rd and short. Brooks pulls it down, still looking left, and the pass is picked off, intercepted. Number 2 is going to be able to cut it back, and it looks as though he is tripped up. The interception was by number 2, Jordan Warrior, and that's called staring down your receiver.
You read my mind. I mean, that's what that was. I mean, nobody was fooling me, and you were looking to see, no, he didn't, right? I mean, just being honest, because it was just obvious the DB was licking his chops on that, salivating on that.
Ooh-wee, ooh-wee.
Come on now, wouldn't you have?
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, that's what that was. He stared him down and made it cost him.
You know, with as much as you throw the football now, one of the things that quarterbacks are taught is that if they pump and bring the ball down, they better be definitive in where they're throwing it. And when you bring it down, the first thing that you are is late because you weren't able to make the throw you wanted to make. Here's another running play off the right end, and number 11, Shaheem Johnson into the end zone for the Putnam City Patriots. Touchdown.
So one thing I do know that Brooks has to get amnesia. And you know what I'm talking about. He has to forget what just happened. And he got to come back out with a fresh set of downs and make something happen. You know what I mean? That's what we do, because guess what? We all going to make mistakes out here, But guess what? You minimize them and you come back on the next series and you make them pay for the mistake that you made just then.
You benefit from adversity. You don't let adversity make you become something that you don't want to be.
And that's what we don't want to happen. See how quick this momentum shifted?
So the PAT is blocked, attempted by number 17, Brandon Garcia. So with 10 minutes and 4 seconds left, the Putnam City West Patriots take a 13-7 lead over your Booker T. Washington Hornets. But there's a play right there, Leon, a point that you didn't get. Now you come back out and you score, and you got the lead. Whatever happened to allow them to score, you can take that away by executing right here on this drive.
Just like that. I mean, come out here. You got the offense getting ready to hit the field again.
You have the pieces. You have the pieces.
Exactly. I mean, exactly.
So Hornets.
And take your shots like they just did. I mean, just take them.
Absolutely.
Don't wait to take them. Take them.
Take them now. Absolutely. So Hornet fans, after the interception, but the hustle by the quarterback and making the touchdown-saving tackle, the Patriots are able to, on a one-play drive, get into the end zone and take a 6-point lead. But the Hornets are about to receive the football here in the second quarter for their 6th possession of the night. Here's a kickoff. Here's a long, booming kick that's going to be caught and taken once again by Overstreet. Cuts up the sideline, hit by several members of the Patriot team. But once again, he's going to get positive yardage, and you got to give it to him. One thing about number 11, Darion Overstreet, Leon, he's not scared to go get it.
Nah. It's to the point that you be like, man, just leave it alone. You know, he's one of them guys, you know, that if it works for him, it works for him. And he's not scared.
Not at all. Not at all. Fear is not in his vocabulary when it comes to a kickoff return. Wide receiver number 88, Braxton Daniel, here to the near side. 3 wide receivers to the far side for the Hornets. Mr. Deuce, Levi Brooks, throws the quick pop route to Overstreet, who's hit in the backfield and going to be wrestled down. Was trying to get a block there by number 25, Jaden Thomas. But the Patriots were able to sniff that out pretty quick, and it's going to be a loss on the play. And one of the things about running that wide receiver pop, Leon, is that you're really setting up the go route. You see what I'm saying? Because they're so aggressive coming up to try to blow up that behind the line of scrimmage pass that they may not see that somebody's just going up the field. So a loss of 3 on the play will bring up 2nd down and 13. 9 minutes and 19 seconds left in the half. Here's an inside give RPO to Michael Washington, who cuts it up and cuts it back. Finally powers ahead for positive yardage, and he's going to be able to get a little bit back. Going to bring up a 3rd down and manageable for the Hornets. 3rd play of this drive, the Hornets' 6th offensive possession of the night, and it's been a quick moving first half here at S.E. Williams Stadium. Coach Jonathan Brown and the Hornets are looking to punch their ticket to the playoffs and play next week. Caden McClellan here to the near side. Washington motions out to the wide receiver spot, and we've got a legal procedure, and that will get the Hornets even closer to a 1st down. Flag on the play.
I think it's going to go against us, though.
But it's going to go against the Hornets. So actually, it's going to move the Hornets back 5 yards, and offensive coordinator Dante Pearson has now got to go deeper into the playbook for that 3rd down and 11 play. Obvious passing down, so Levi Brooks is definitely going to be putting it in the air. Overstreet and McClellan here coming out here to the near side. Michael Washington is the running back. 88, Braxton Daniel to the far side. Play clock at 10. Brooks looks left, throws the go route, has a man, but it's going to be overthrown. He put a lot up under that one, but it was a little bit too far. Overstreet in one-on-one coverage, and that's going to bring up 4th down for the Hornets. It was a beautiful pass, but it was about 10 yards farther than it needed to be, Leon.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tight spiral.
Oh, man. Yeah.
So that brings in number 30, Dylan Carpenter, the sophomore kicker and punter, and he's going to be punting to the Patriots, and don't want to let the momentum get away from the Hornets here before halftime, down by 6. Carpenter with no rush gets the kick off, and it looks like it's going to be allowed to drop by the Patriots, and downing it is number 14, Brandon Barkey, the senior who we introduced earlier. So, Leon, on that particular drive right there, was it the penalty that basically took away all the momentum, or is it just the mis-execution?
The execution, I mean, think about it. I mean, these guys are over here on the road, and they know what they have to do to get a victory. And we do too, but guess what? They're executing, and we're not. I mean, we're putting our defense out there
way too
much. You know what I mean? Way too much.
Fakes to give option. Here's a pitch here to the near side, and immediately hit coming up from the safety position is number 13, senior Jordan Sales, and he's going to take the running back down for a loss on first down. So immediately coming out right there is going to put the Patriots behind the sticks. 7 minutes and 55 seconds left in the half. Sales comes up from his secondary position. The Hornets have a 4-man front.
Man, Sales played that quite well, man. He came from the backside out of nowhere and
shot
ran that
out of
down.
a cannon.
Yeah, on the option.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Great play by Sales.
Looks like the Hornets are going to be a little bit antsy to get into the backfield, and number 62, Dario Green, is going to be assessed a penalty, and so that's going to give 5 yards to the Patriots.
BP, we teach on the defensive line, I don't care if the quarterback say the alphabet. You don't move until that ball moves. You understand?
Absolutely. This is the 5th drive of the night for the Patriots. 2nd down and 8 from their 36-yard line. 3 wide receivers to the far side. Johnson has it, gives it inside here to the left, cutting it back and hard running by number 7. The running back is DeJuan Knight, and he's run out of bounds here on the Hornets sideline. Positive yardage for Knight. And it appears, Leon, what looks like to me is that Putnam City is going to be pretty basic in what they're trying to do. They're going to split you out, spread you out to one side, and they're going to run to the other side.
And they're going to make you – so look at the formation that Putnam's running. They're running a basic 2-receiver, standard set, pro set, whatever you want to call it. But you're right, they're using the big boy as a decoy because you still got to respect him because of how big he is.
Yes, sir.
And he's decent athletic, but guess what they're doing? They're using it as a decoy, and they're using the quarterback and their running back, and they're running the ball and controlling that clock, too.
So there was a flag on the play after the positive run for the Patriots, a face mask. So that's going to be a 15-yard personal foul penalty that's going to back the Patriots up to the 31-yard line. And finally, a penalty works in the Hornet favor to try to take some of the momentum away from the Patriots' 6th drive of the night. 6 minutes and 57 seconds left in the half. Patriots motion 3 guys to the left. Quarterback takes the high snap, pitches it left, got an alley, but he's hit a nice tackle to upend him there. Looked like number 28 coming up for the Hornets, who is Kamani Green, a junior linebacker, and he's able to come up and upend the running back and take him down. Looked like the pitch was to number 7, once again, DeJuan Knight, and that's been what the Patriots have tried to hang their hat on tonight is running the football side to side. We've got an injured Hornet on the play. And, Leon, I mean, we have to ask the question at what point are the Hornets going to make the decision that we're going to have to sell out for the run?
Man, that's what just happened right there. They sold out. We made a big play, and I hope this young man is all right because he led with his head on that. I'm not sure if it's the shoulder or what, but when he hit that ground, he wasn't moving very much. So, I'm hoping that it's nothing more than just one of them little football injuries where he just popped up, though. Really, it was like that. But he came down there, like you say, he sold out for the run and made a good play.
That's number 19, Davion Durham, who was injured on the play. He's coming off the field now under his own power, so it looks like he will be able to return. Let's talk about some of our other sponsors. The Mail Center, Raising Cane's Chicken, Rooted in the Kitchen by Summer Wilson, the Tyler Lockett Foundation, Darien Hall, class of 1997, and the Tulsa Fire Department. 3rd down and 11 for the Patriots.
And correction, that was 15. BP Davion is, remember, he upstairs.
Stephon Williams.
Yeah. He just let us know he wasn't playing.
Here's a pass over the middle. It's going to be intercepted by Karan Ross. He's looking to get a wall. He cuts it back, looking to get back to the hash. But we've got the first turnover of the night, and it goes for the Hornets. Karan Ross with the turnover. And that, once again, is staring down your receiver because Ross just read the eyes of the quarterback and basically just waited for it to come to him.
Ross sat there like, throw it to me. Throw it to me. You know what I mean? And he did. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
His eyes wasn't big.
Man.
He was waiting on that one. All I got to do is catch it.
Now, man, the offense, we need to reward that defensive big play by Ross with a touchdown right here.
First turnover of the night, 6 minutes and 24 seconds. And the Hornets are only down by 6. Levi Brooks, Mr. Deuce. We've got single coverage to Overstreet here to the near side. Here's a pitch to Michael Washington, who's looking for an alley. He's hit in the backfield, cuts it back, still on his feet, spins, looking for blocks, and he's able to get some positive yardage. Nice run there by Michael Washington, Leon. Looked like he was going to be hit and wrapped up in the backfield, but he's going to get 4 yards on the play.
Man, that time he got what he was going to get, but he still has a tendency to want to stretch those plays out too wide.
Sometimes you just got to get what you can get and go north and south. 5 minutes and 54 seconds with the clock running before the half. Bunch package for the Hornets. Brooks up under center. Here's an inside lead give to Michael Washington, and he's driving and pulling, and he's going to be able to get close to the first down. The Hornets scrimmaged there that time from the 15-yard line. They're going to be inside the 10. Going to bring up third down and about a long yard for the Hornets. We're going to see if they go under center once again. Clock running. 5 minutes and 32 seconds. Looking for this big Hornet offensive line to do some work and go ahead and punch this in. Wide receiver Overstreet here to the near side. Man in motion is Braxton Daniel. Brooks gets the snap, gives to Washington. Looking to pick his spot, cuts it up. He's going to try to get everything he can. He's knocked back, but it looks like it's going to be good enough for a first down. So that's a first down for the Hornets, their 4th of the night. The Hornets are now deep in the red zone. Going to be first and goal for the Hornets from the Patriots 6-yard line. Levi Brooks is waiting for the signals from the sideline. And this is one of those things, Leon, where we have to take the momentum. We've gotten the opportunity with the interception. Let's take the momentum in our favor.
That's right. I mean, that's what you got to do down here.
Washington still the running back with Levi Brooks to the right. Stinger formation. Washington runs off the right-hand side, gets his head up in there, still spinning and turning. Looks like he's finally going to be taken down almost at the goal line. The Whitehead comes in because there were a little extracurricular activities, but Michael Washington is going to be close to almost getting a touchdown, Hornet fans. No flags on the play. The Whitehead tonight, I'm going to give you his name here in just a moment, Hornet fans. Working the game tonight is Major Williams. It's going to be 2nd and goal, ball marked at the 2. Hornets are trying to punch it in. 4 minutes and 10 seconds left in the half. Once again, Washington gets it, and he cuts it back. Looks like he's hit right at the goal line, waiting on a signal. Nothing yet. He started from the 2. Looks like he's going to get a yard. It's going to be 3rd down and a yard from the 1, and in comes Karan Ross. I think everybody in the stadium knows where the ball is going, Leon.
And that's the thing about the offense. You don't want to be predictable. You know, when you can get your formations and do what you good, you can put them guys out there and don't know where they're going to go with it.
Under center is Brooks. But before that, we have a timeout. Looks like we're going to get a timeout called by Coach Jonathan Brown. And here's where we've seen some variations and things that we like to see. You know, as a football fan, you're watching the game and you'll see people at the goal line and they go into that, shotgun formation or a stinger or a pistol formation. People say, get up under center, get up under center. Well, here you have the Hornets. You got Levi Brooks going under center and running leads, running ISOs.
So, again, like Philadelphia Eagles, the brotherly love formation.
Absolutely.
They get tight, and they know that they're going to get their yard. They've been successful with it.
It makes every offensive possession, all we got to do is get 8 yards because we can get 2. We know we can get 2. All we got to do is we got 3 downs to get 8. We know we're going to get 2. And that definitely changes the way an offensive coordinator prepares for every particular drive.
Yes, sir.
So the Hornets Now 3rd and 1 from the 1 after the interception by Karan Ross, the first turnover tonight, intercepting number 11, Shaheem Johnson, the quarterback for the Putnam City West Patriots. And now we're looking for the Hornets to get behind the offense and punch it in. Here it is, 3rd down and 1. Michael Washington back in the game. Bunch formation for the Hornets. Brooks under center. He's going to give the inside give. Washington quick breaks it outside, and he's in. Somebody strike up the band. Touchdown, Hornets. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the half, and Michael Washington has taken it in for his 2nd rushing touchdown of the night. You know, it went from trying to go straight up the gut, Leon, to just taking it off the edge, and Michael Washington was able to walk those sweet feet into the end zone.
That's all it was. I mean, normally you want them to get up inside, but when it's wide open like that and you can walk it in, why not walk it in?
Dylan Carpenter with a good hold. Kick is up, and it's good. And with that, at 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the half, your Booker T. Washington Hornets take a 14-13 lead over the Putnam City West Patriots in a must-win game for the Hornets. That's how you want to see the offense respond, Leon.
Most definitely. I mean, you want to go. If they going tit for tat, you definitely want to be a little bit better, especially in the hive at home. Why not?
Absolutely. Want to give a shout out to some of our other sponsors, Westview Pharmacy, all the local churches that support the Hornet family, along with Ebony and Leon Skillins of Amazing Skills. Hornet fans, it has been a wonderful season. It's always good as an alum to get the opportunity to come back and follow this football program and this football team who represents the pride of the great Southwest with a lot of fire and a lot of spirit. You know, we haven't had the season that we thought we would, but it's good to see these young men come out tonight with the fire in their belly to try to come out and get a victory to get into the playoffs.
Most definitely. It's good to see the enthusiasm, some energy, some excitement. And Friday Night Football, it's lights on out here, man.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? We want to make sure that the fans get what they paid for, and we're able to analyze and call a great game for the Hornets, who's capable of making plays and stops and doing all of those things that we know we can do up here.
Carpenter kicks it down the sideline, and the receiver for the return man for the Patriots is able to bring it back and get to approximately the 25-yard line. So the Patriots are going to start their 7th drive of the evening. 1st down and 10. Actually, from the 30, he's marked out at the 30-yard line, not the 25. Check that. Patriot quarterback is still number 11, Shaheem Johnson. Johnson's got 3 wide receivers to the far side. Motions the running back out. Obvious passing down with 3 minutes and 27 seconds left in the half. No, Johnson's going to run. He's got to turn it back, and he's immediately hit and taken down. There to make the hit for the Hornets, looks like, is that number 6, Karan Ross? I believe it is. Karan basically stuck his head up in there and took down the quarterback. And the thing about Johnson, he's a big kid, Leon, but I don't think running is his strong suit.
Yeah, it looks as more he gets tapped on, he slows down, don't he?
If you let him get the edge, he'll definitely get a few, but I don't think he's not a shifty runner, let's say it that way. But if you give him an edge and a hole big enough for a Mack truck, he'll definitely get your 10. 2nd down and 10 for the Patriots. Johnson gets it. He gives the RPO and immediately hit and wrapped up by the entire defensive front is a stop for the Hornets. The running back was number 22. That's Casey Smith. He's a senior fullback.
Well, he definitely looked like a fullback then, because as I was looking, I'm like, that's not the other guy.
Exactly.
And watching, I'm like, man, you're going to pay for the Hornets defense when you got it back with feet like stones like that, though. We knew he was a big guy.
So here's a strategy play. Coach Jonathan Brown calls timeout, Leon. 3rd and 12 coming up, 2 minutes and 38 seconds left. I'm thinking Coach Brown is looking to get a stop and try to go back and put some more points on the board.
We have to.
That's being aggressive.
We have to.
I mean, that's the things that you want a coach to do to make sure that your team knows, look, I believe in you. Let's go get it done.
And we hadn't done anything to warrant getting comfortable. Ain't no such thing as comfortable right now for us. You know
that's a very good point. There's no reason for us to basically, allow them to dictate what's going on. Let's go ahead and take it from them.
Yes, sir.
I love the way you put that. Don't let them get comfortable. Now, basically, the strategy is in our court to pin our ears back on 3rd and 12. They're at their 28-yard line. Offense has been in neutral. Johnson doesn't seem to be a high-volume passer. So now we've just got to play good, sound defense, rush him, play good coverage defense, but they're in a bunch package. Here it fakes the reverse. Here's a fake the run to the reverse to number 2, and we immediately stop that up. Hey, that's a questionable play call by the Patriots right there. Don't know why they decided to run the reverse, but they didn't fool anybody. Jordan Warrior was the ball carrier, and he's taken down, and that's going to bring up 4th down and 10 because the Patriots were only able to get enough yards to get back to their original line of scrimmage. And the Hornets have taken their 3rd time out of the half, Leon.
I mean, one thing you notice about our defense, man, we rock steady every year, year in and year out.
That front.
It's just that our offense can, get stagnant at times. But guess what? When we put it all together and we're blocking, tackling, offense, defense, special teams, man, we got special up here at the high, man. So defense always keeps us in the games. Offense needs to put the game away.
Put it over the hump. Take it over the hump. And so now Coach Jonathan Brown, by his effective usage of timeouts and the defense playing stellar, is giving offensive coordinator Dante Pearson the ability after this punt return to have 2 minutes and 24 seconds to potentially put points on the board.
Plenty of time in high school.
Plenty of time. So back to return for the Hornets are number 3, Micah Washington, and number 24, Dalen Overstreet. And if there was ever a time for somebody to take it to the house, this is it, Hornet fans. Snap is back.
Nice.
Punter is able to get it off, and this is a high kick. Going to bounce over the head of Washington, and it's going to take a Patriot bounce. Finally going to be down at about the 22, 23-yard line. So the Hornets are going to have approximately a little bit over 75 yards to go.
But check this out. This can hurt us too, though, if we don't make nothing of it.
Yes.
Because they can get the ball back. So, we want to definitely execute and move the chains with these 2 minutes, too, because we don't want to give them the ball back with a short field.
So Levi Brooks, Mr. Deuce, once again at the helm of the ship for the Hornets. Wide receivers to the far side of number 88, Braxton Daniel. Here to the near side, number 0, Caden McClellan. 18 seconds left on the play clock. Brooks gets the snap, looks here to the left, throws the out, and he threw a hot one that time, intended for number 25. That's to Jaden Thomas. Thomas is not able to pull that one in, and that's one of the times right there where I know it's an out and every quarterback is thinking somebody might be jumping it, but sometimes you've got to, that's spinning it. They talk about quarterbacks spinning it. You got to take the spin off of it and just put something into the guy's hands and let him catch that out.
Like it.
Levi Brooks, 2 minutes and 11 seconds, clock stopped, but now we're going to have a penalty flag before the snap. Looks like we're going to have illegal procedure by the Hornets, and this is exactly what you talk about, Leon, that, incomplete pass on the first play. Now you've got a penalty on the second play that puts us behind the sticks. Everything is set up with 2 minutes and something left for the offense to go down and get something, and we're kind of shooting ourselves in the foot.
And look, 2 minutes, 10 seconds, hadn't much time went out the clock.
Exactly.
And we still deep in our own territory. That's what we were just talking about.
You don't want to flip the field and give them the opportunity to try to make a score before the half. Wide receiver is number 11, Darion Overstreet to the top side. Looks like he's going to have single coverage up there. He does have single coverage. Here's a reverse to Sweet Feet Washington, and he's hit in the backfield and corralled around the leg, finally going to be taken down and not able to get back to the original line of scrimmage. Washington came from the slot position and got the quasi-reverse. He's able to get about 2. Going to bring up 3rd down and 11 for the Hornets. They're going to be scrimmaging from their 22-yard line. Clock running with 1 minute and 42 seconds left in the half. Here's a 3rd down play being signaled in by Coach Dante Pearson. Offense is still not sure what they're calling. Play clock is down to 5. Brooks gets it off. Going to be an inside give to Karan Ross, who cuts it up and trying to get positive momentum, but he's not able to get anything, and not sure whether or not the play didn't get motion in correctly or what, but the Hornets are going to run on 3rd down 11 deep in their territory, and with that, looks like it's going to be 3 and out, and the Hornets are going to be punting the ball with the clock running with a minute left in the half. But now we've got a timeout by the Patriots, so now they're playing the strategy game, saying we can get the ball back.
And see, that's what we were talking about. Like, the offense is not cashing in, like the kids say, or whatever you want to cashing out or whatever.
Cashing
so,
out.
I mean, we stuck. We hadn't moved the chains. We're going to give them the ball back with a minute left with a short field.
Yeah, so obviously it puts a lot of pressure on the punter, Dylan Carpenter, to get this one off and try to get a deep enough punt so that you don't allow the Putnam City West Patriots to be in the position to get an easy score. After having a PAT blocked, I don't think that we can expect for Putnam City is trying to get in field goal range. I think they're trying to do whatever they can to try to get 6 points out of this and not just 3.
They want to get something. They wouldn't have called the timeout.
No, they want to get something. One minute and 1 second left in the half. Snap is back. Carpenter gets it off. Heavy rush, but he gets it off. The ball is received by the Patriots. He's immediately hit and is going to be taken down here on the Hornets sideline. The returner is number 2, Jordan Warrior. He's a senior wide receiver, and he's going to be taken down. Warrior is able to get off the Hornets sideline, but the Patriots are going to be scrimmaging with 51 seconds left from inside the Hornets side of the 50, Leon. And so now, defensively, are you playing zone or are you basically playing man to ensure that they don't get a big pass play on you, Leon?
I'll tell you what, right now, you got to play it honest.
Okay.
And you know what that means? You got to expect either or, and you just got to make some plays right here, and hopefully you can get out the field but not giving up nothing. You know what I mean? That's
Absolutely.
what has to happen on this drive.
Coach Jonathan Brown is calling in the signals to his defensive alignment. Looks like we've got
Too high.
2 high safeties. Here's a reverse by the Patriots, reverse pass. Here's a pass here to the near side, and it's going to be intercepted by Overstreet. If he can get a wall, he may be able to get something going. Overstreet's turn zones and jets, and he's hit. The Hornets are looking for a penalty, a late hit on the sideline. No flag is thrown, but with 40 seconds left, the Hornets are going to have the ball after the second turnover of the night, the second interception. The Hornets are going to have the opportunity to still try to get points on the board, Leon.
Man, that was a big pick by Overstreet, and there was a late flag. Referee should have called that, man. That's a quick way to get a game out of control is to get one of our guys hit at home.
I don't know how that's not a flag.
Yeah.
He was 3 yards out of bounds when he got hit.
Right.
He was run out of bounds and then gets tackled. So 40.5 seconds left. Levi Brooks, the quarterback for the Hornets, gets the snap, looks left, throws it deep on a rope on the comeback. The wide receiver is knocked down, and there's a penalty flag. Looks like that's going to be pass interference. The pass was intended for number 11, Darion Overstreet, and Brooks was definitely throwing the back shoulder on that one, and I think he helped get that penalty by the way he threw that. Instead of putting air up under, he threw the back shoulder. So we're waiting on the white hat to give us the signal, which he does. Pass interference on the Patriots. 36.8 seconds left in the half, and we've got excitement, Hornet fans, because the Hornets are on the move. Going to bring up 1st down and 10 from the 28-yard line. We're waiting for the ball to be placed.
We don't have any timeouts, do we?
Hornets have no timeouts.
So we got to throw the ball. I mean, it ain't going to help us to run the ball. You know what I mean?
No need to run the football now. Hornets have their 5th first down of the first half. Levi Brooks, Mr. Deuce, has 2 wide receivers to the far side, looks to his right, throws the out, passes complete to Overstreet, who cuts into the middle of the field, and he's going to be taken down at the 15-yard line. The offense is going to definitely have to hurry. It's a 1st down for the Hornets. Clock won't stop running until the ball is set. Brooks is under center. He's going to get the snap. Clock now running. Brooks gets the snap and he downs it.
Hornets fight the ball.
3 seconds just go off the clock. Nice management right there by the Hornets. So now it's going to be 2nd down and 10 from the 15-yard line. 27.5 seconds left in the half.
So I get at the cup being half empty and half full, and the reason I say that is the referee already had it to where everybody was settled because the rule says you can't go until you get set, so it wasn't no need to spike it right there. You could have got a live play right there. I mean, it's no big deal.
Sure. Brooks with 4 wide receivers here looking to the left, rolling to his left, finally throws it into the end zone, has a man back there. Looked as though there was interference, but once again, no flag on the play.
Come on, if we're going to call a flag, call it on that one.
Pass was intended for number 88, Braxton Daniel, and Hornet fans, I mean, you talk about a blatant miscarriage of justice. There should have been a pass interference flag thrown, but the pass is incomplete. The half full amount for the Hornets is that we have 22.2 seconds left. It's just 2nd down and 10.
There was a whole lot of jersey pulling on that. You know, we saw it from up here.
Somebody get Johnny Cochran from the grave because that was a blatant miscarriage of justice. Brooks looking again to his left, and this pass is going to be knocked down at the line of scrimmage. Didn't give anybody a chance, so with 20.3 seconds left, now brings up 4th down, and Coach Jonathan Brown is sending in number 30, Dylan Carpenter, to attempt a 25-yard field goal. Carpenter, the sophomore, looking to put additional points on the board for the Hornets. The snap is back, the hold is down, the kick is up, and it's good. Somebody strike up the band. Dylan Carpenter is good for the field goal, and Leon, it may not have happened how we thought it was, but Hornets put points on the board before the half.
And it makes it to where they have to score a touchdown, so it's a touchdown in our favor with that. So that was a great drive to get something out of it by the Hornets, and definitely took advantage of the opportunity.
Nice to see the Hornets go and put additional points on the board. With 17 seconds left in the half, it's your Booker T. Washington Hornets 17, the Putnam City West Patriots 13. And, well, let's talk about this, Leon. That's one of the things where special teams being critical. I remember the first game of the season, one of the questions we had, were we going to be able to kick field goals? Were we going to be able to kick extra points? Look here tonight, the last game of the season, it's obvious that Putnam City West is not really prepared to kick field goals or extra points, and we are.
Exactly, and you're right. And that's been our Achilles heel the last 2 seasons is the special teams, especially in the kicking game. And I have to say, like you said, hats off to the special teams unit because they've gotten much better at kicking the football.
Let's give them credit.
Yes, sir.
Are we going to say that Coach Reginald Terry is the special teams coordinator? Coach Ice.
Ice.
Here's a kick, short kick, but it's going to go out of bounds, so the Hornets are going to either have to re-kick or allow the Patriots to have a positive start. But with only 17.1 seconds left, the only option that they're going to have is the Hail Mary. Waiting on the officiating crew to give us the determination on the flag for kicking it out of bounds. And this Hornet defense will have the opportunity to go back on the field, but looks like the Hornets are going to be backed up 5 yards and they're going to re-kick. So here's a situation right here, Leon, where, you know, the coaching staff has to let everybody know, now follow your assignment, run your lanes. You know, we don't need to have any big run backs right here. Let somebody to get away on the jailbreak. Hornet fans, we appreciate doing the game for you once again. Want to say thanks to our primary benefactor, the Booker T. Washington Hornet Football Booster Club, who's been wonderful host and had Leon and I here every game this season for you Hornet fans.
And the hospitality has been just so great from the Booster Club this year. You know what I mean? It's been second to none.
Absolutely. Carpenter with a boot that's received at about the 17-yard line. The returner for the Patriots is going to be taken out of bounds. The return man is once again number 12, Savion James. He's a sophomore wide receiver, defensive back, and now with some extracurricular activities, looks like we're going to have
11.
a 15-yard penalty
I
that's
ain't mad at
going
him,
to be
no.
assessed against the Hornets.
I mean,
It seems like every time that the Putnam City West players come into our bench area, they got something to say or something that they want to act like they want to say.
Exactly. So
they're trying to go
so
this into
Overstreet
it.
get a pass on that one. You know, when I get it, you on our sideline, you yip yapping and jaw jacking, bro.
Over here?
Over here? Come on, man. Where they do that at?
Where you think you is to act like that? Come over here acting like that, you might come back without something like your head. So the Patriots with 12.9 seconds left will be first down and 10 from the Hornet 45-yard line after the personal foul penalty.
And I'm thinking they trying to get 2 plays out of this. You know what I mean? Especially if they go into the air.
Here's a reverse motion.
Yep.
The running back has it, but he's immediately snuffed out by the Hornets, and getting hands on him immediately is the Baba Yaga, along with number 54, senior Corian Williams. And that will allow the clock to expire at the half. It's your Booker T. Washington Hornets 17, the Putnam City West Patriots 13. And Hornet fans, we're going to take a little break while you are able to watch the stylistic, rhythmic stylings of the T-Connection Band. This is Booker T. Washington Football. We will be right back.
Check one. Check. Good evening, Hornet fans. It is my privilege and my pleasure to introduce the marching band from Hornetland. We have seen imitators. We have also seen duplicators. Now it's time for the originators. Yes, that's right. It's halftime Hornet style. We have the hip-hopping, the finger-popping, the show-stopping, the ever-rocking pride of the great Southwest. Presenting the Booker T. Washington High-Stepping T-Connection Band. Mr. Drum Major, flip the switch. It is showtime. Yes, it is an incomparable and oh so smooth drum major, Mr. Jamal Bowler. Dancing to the song Cards Bring Me Out by Young Thug. Mr. Drum Major, if you will, bring the band to the field. I present the Super Cum Laude Band. We're the baddest band in the land. The aristocrats of funk. The evolution of the revolution guaranteed to rock the Constitution. The beast from the east. The masters of precision and soul. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, none of us.
Mic check. Can you hear me say something?
Yeah.
All right. We live, Drew. Here we go. Hey, y'all, this is Coach Skillen sitting up here in the booth with the Bulldog Blue 5th grade Bulldogs, right? These guys just won their first playoff game the other night. Who did y'all play?
Bigsby White.
Bigsby White. Tell me about the game and how it went.
We missed a few blocks, tackles, and stuff, but they got it on the next play and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, so tell me who you are. What's your name and what position you play and all that good stuff. Let them know.
My name's Sincere Reed, and I play running back for TYAA Blue.
You represent?
Yeah.
What else do you play? What you play on defense?
Outside linebacker.
Okay, and you wear number 7? You're a single-digit guy, huh? What that mean, man? If you wear a single-digit, you got to be tough, right?
Yeah.
You tough? You represent every game?
Yeah.
Who your favorite football player?
Jalen Ramsey.
Jalen Ramsey, I like that. What about on offense? Who you like?
Lamar Jackson.
Boy, them some good guys right there. So we got who we play tomorrow? The Bulldogs got a game tomorrow?
Yeah, we play Edmond.
We play Edmond. Where we play them at?
Oklahoma City.
What it's gonna be like? Tell everybody out there. Tell these Hornet fans what's going on.
It's gonna be good, Encourage my team to if they mess up, tell them to get it on the next play and stuff.
Okay. So are we future Hornets up in here?
Yeah.
All right. Well, come on up,
yeah.
Mason. Let's set the next man up. Now we got the big dog up here, number 99, Mason, Big Mace Jones, right?
Yep.
Mason, talk to us today, man. Tell us who you are and who you play for and all that good stuff.
Mason Jones. I play for TYA Bulldogs Blue 5th grade.
Okay. What number you wear, Mason?
99.
Number 99. Number 99, that's a big man's number, right? That's one of them famous numbers, right? You represent that number?
Yeah.
I heard you had a good game last game. Tell me about it.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I got 4 sacks, and then we was all getting in the backfield. My whole team was doing good.
Okay, so y'all excited about tomorrow's second round advancing to the playoffs?
Yep, we got to play Edmond Bulldogs. They say they're the better Bulldogs, but they're not.
That's what I want to know.
Not.
We got Bulldogs against Bulldogs tomorrow, right?
Yep.
So what we going to do?
Yeah, we fight harder.
And y'all ready?
Yep.
No excuses?
Yep.
No excuses?
Yep.
None, right?
Yep, there's none.
None.
Yeah, they say they're gonna beat us, but trust me, they not.
So
and they want to play us in the morning. They say that we can't play them in the cold, but we is.
So y'all gonna represent?
Yeah, we ready.
Any other guys want to get on this microphone? Come on down here. Tell us your name and who you are and what number you are.
My name is Mason Johnson. I'm number 10.
Number 10 for the Bulldogs Blue?
Yes, sir.
And what position you play?
Running back.
You scored some touchdowns this year, Mason?
Yes.
Okay, tell me about what's going to happen tomorrow at the game. Y'all ready?
Yes.
What you going to do?
Get a lot of tackles and score some touchdowns.
Okay, the game, so we going to represent, right?
Yes.
All right, Mason, nice to meet you. Anything you want to tell the Hornet fans out there before the game? Y'all want to tell them to come down to Edmond tomorrow?
Come down to Edmond. We better show out.
Okay, we got one more guy. Come on down here. Who we got right here? Tell us who you are, your name, number, and all that good stuff.
My name is Giovanni, and I am number 50.
And you play for who?
Bulldogs Blue.
And this is all your teammates, right?
Yep.
And y'all got a big win the other night, first round of the playoffs, right? Y'all did y'all thing?
Yep.
Y'all ready to take the show on the road?
Yep.
Tell us what you gonna do tomorrow.
I'm finna block y'all the tackles and everything. God.
Okay. Anything you want to tell the fans out there about tomorrow's game?
Come watch us, gang. We riding Oklahoma City.
All right, we got one more. You want to come on up? All right, so, hey, Bulldogs, just say something out loud for everybody. Let them all know before y'all get out of here. Y'all future Hornets? Any future Hornets up here? Let them know. Okay. All right. So, hey, on me, 1, 2, 3, Bulldogs on me. 1, 2, 3. Bulldogs! There it is, y'all. The Bulldogs Blue 5th grade, right? All right, guys, we love to see y'all tomorrow. Let's represent. Y'all have a good one, fellas. Appreciate y'all coming by. All right. All right.
Give it up for the perfection. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Get ready as the man plays Ready or Not by the Fugees. Break it down. Hey! Hey! All right, seniors, this song is for you. 24 by T.I. Roll and roll. A tailstone. And now we will take time to recognize the seniors of the T Connection. Mr. Matthew Mancuso, tenor saxophone, woodwind captain, 4-year member. Mr. Victor Rodriguez, trumpet section leader, brass captain, 3-year member. Mr. Graham Shaw, trumpet, 4-year member. Mr. Shane Thompson, baritone, 3-year member. Mr. Ronaldo Yanis, tuba section leader, brass captain, 4-year member. Jakai Wiggins, bass drum, 2-year member. Mason Sweet, tenor drum, 3-year member. Olivia Gross, Funky D captain, bass drum, 3-year member. Miss Cherish Coachman, 4-year member. Unique flag. Miss Saray Green, co-captain, 3-year member. Miss Olivia Taylor, flag captain, 4-year member. Miss Brianna Harris, 4-year member. Perfection. And our drum major, Mr. Jamal Bogle, baritone, 4-year member. Give it up again for the seniors of the T Connection. And this has been another T Connection production. Head band director, Mr. Harold Fagg, assistant director, Mr. Ricky Washington, Ms. Dorothy Blakey. All rights reserved. Thank you and good night.
back, Hornet fans. Welcome back to S.E. Williams Stadium. I hear we had some special guests that made it into the booth. I missed it.
The 5th grade Bulldogs Blue from the TYAA Bulldogs, North Tulsa.
Let's give it up for the young men. I missed them.
And all of them said they future Hornets, so the future looks good.
Future looks bright. I got to wear shades. We're coming back at halftime. We've also been entertained by the T-Connection Band and also the appreciation of the seniors here on senior night. Dylan Carpenter has kicked off to the Patriots, who have fumbled a muff to kick, but able to fall on it is the return man for the Patriots, and they were able to recover. The return man was number 2, Jordan Warrior. The Hornets are looking to start this second half fast with a lead here in the third quarter of 17-13. Once again, Hornet fans, this game is critical. A win and the Hornets are in the playoffs. If not, the Patriots will be making the playoffs.
Just that simple.
So quite a bit is on the line. The quarterback for the Patriots is number 11, Shaheem Johnson. He's led the way all tonight. 3 wide receivers to the right. Here's a fake to the right and running it back to the left. Wrapped up but not taken down is the running back, who gets enough for a first down. Should have been taken down in the backfield. A missed tackle there by number 13, Jordan Sales. But let me tell you, once again, Sales was shot out of a cannon, Leon.
Man, Sales had a chance to talk to his dad at halftime, and he said he need to keep on making plays like that, so there go another one for him. So
absolutely.
Sales is on one today.
First down for the Patriots, going to bring up first down and 10 from their 44-yard line. Here's a play to the right, running play to number 7, and taken down looks to be a face mask. The running back was number 7, Dewan Knight, and he was grabbed immediately around the face mask once he broke the line of scrimmage. So this is going to be a 15-yard penalty going against the Hornets, and we look to be coming out of the locker room a little bit ragged, Leon.
Man, that's one thing about these long half times at the Hive. You almost got to have the players in the locker room doing some calisthenics, because the band going to get it in when they hit that field. You know that. To the point they might say 2 more minutes on the clock. And the fans ain't tripping either.
Nothing like the T-Connection. So that 15 yards being marked off is going to take the ball into Hornet territory. Hornet defense definitely needs to stiffen itself up to stop this drive by the Patriots, who are once again back to the ground game, which has been their bread and butter tonight. The Patriots once again in the pistol formation. Quarterback Johnson gets it, rolling left but handing off to the right. He's got a blocker in front of him. He cuts outside the hash and finally going to be wrestled down into Hornet territory. And Leon, they just ran the same play. I mean, that's the same exact play.
And you know what? They're patient too. They're just following the blocker. I mean, getting behind them, getting what they're going to get from them, and pushing them out for whatever else they can get out of that.
Dewan Knight, the running back, here 4 plays for the Patriots, and besides the personal foul penalty, every play has been a positive yardage play. 1st and 10 outside the red zone from the Hornet 21. I can almost guess what this is going to be. Once again, same play. Hit into the backfield and finally wrestled down and taken down by the Hornets, leading the charge right there. Looks to be number 6, Karan Ross.
Nice open field tackle.
Karan Ross is able,
excuse
me, I'm sorry, that's Anthony Harris, number 5. I thought it was 6. His jersey is pulled down a little bit. Anthony Harris on the tackle, which basically puts the Patriots behind the sticks, because there was a loss on the play. So it's going to go down to now 2nd down and 13 for the Patriots. Play clock at 12 seconds. Johnson, the quarterback, puts a man in motion, trying to get the Hornets offside, but to no avail. Play clock now at 4. We're going to see if he's going to get it off. A man still in motion. High snap, but a penalty flag, and it's going to be against the Patriots. So now the offense is working in reverse, Leon, and looks like they just weren't ready to do whatever they wanted to do on that particular play.
Right. I mean, offense was ready to roll, and the referees wasn't ready to let them loose. Something going on. Mic check.
Mic check.
There it is.
Mic check. All right. So that's going to bring up second down and 18 for the Patriots. And although they have thrown the ball some tonight, throwing the football is not something they have chosen to do.
And you're right. I think they're scared to throw the ball to that extent. You know what I mean?
You said it, and I'm going to second that motion because it doesn't seem as though the Patriots want to throw the ball very much. 2 interceptions on the night by Johnson. Here's the Canadian football action, but a give up the middle and able to get into the middle of the defensive line is the running back for the Patriots, but he's going to be taken down. So it's going to bring up a third down and long. Here's an opportunity for the Hornets to get off the field.
Man, but we can get them out the field for sure because they are milking that clock on us. You know what I mean? That's the thing. So we get them out the field and get another touchdown, it might be adios for them.
Start closing the door, as they say. So third down and 13 from the Hornets 25 of the Patriots. Obvious passing down, but we're going to see what the Patriots do. Johnson drops back, looking to his right, throws into the end zone, has a man, but the pass is incomplete.
He was wide open, bro.
Wide open, bracketed coverage, and it seemed as though the safety on that side, it was very soft coverage. The safety on that side didn't pick up where the wide receiver was, and through the hands of the intended wide receiver, Michael Ford. So that's going to bring up fourth down and 13 for the Patriots, and they've got a decision to make, Leon.
Man, at this point, with them not being very good at throwing, they got to go for it. I mean, they defense has been playing pretty good. Let's just call it what it is. I mean, we playing good too, but their defense hadn't been bad either.
So the Patriots from the Hornet 25, fourth down and 13 are going for it. Here's a wayward snap. Johnson gets it, zips it to the near side. The pass is complete and good for a touchdown. Touchdown, Patriots. On the coverage, number 0, Caden McClellan, but a jump ball to number 2, Jordan Warrior, is successful. And with 8 minutes and 56 seconds left in the third quarter, Patriots take a 19-17 lead.
Man, that one right there, it hurts.
That hurts.
I mean, it just really does, man. On the fourth down
and 13,
and they're not very good at throwing the ball either. You know, that's the thing that hurts the most is that we making them do something that they won't do well at.
Here's the swinging gate play, trying to go for 2, and the Patriots are able to score. So now they have covered themselves up for that botched, missed PAT in the first half, and the Putnam City West Patriots take the lead 21-17 over your Hornets.
And with that 2-point conversion, what they did was put us into a touchdown drive situation.
Got to score to take the lead. Field goal doesn't do anything.
Doesn't do it.
But put
so
you,
that's
put
a lot of pressure on the offense who. And matter of fact, as we were coming back in from halftime, had a chance to talk to Dante Pearson, and basically what he said was he doesn't have the I don't know how to say it, but the offense isn't where he wanted to be right now due to the inexperience of some players. Let's put it like that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That
so
sounds
obviously the play calling is impacted by the inexperience of players at certain positions, and that could be across the board. That could be from the offensive line all the way to the wide receivers.
And that's fair, you know, for offensive coordinator. I mean, had a chance to talk to him coming in from halftime, and I asked him what was going on. He basically said that there are some things in the offense he just don't trust him with.
Okay, that makes sense. Here's a kick that's received in the end zone and not being able to return. That's the return man, Darion Overstreet. And like we've said, he's not scared, but that's an automatic touchback. And that's something that we'll be looking for tonight, Leon, is that, you know, if Coach Pearson feels that way based on his assessment of the young men that he's got out there, you know, he's got to call plays to their strengths. And that's the only thing you can ask any coach to do. But it impacts what the outlook is. And we definitely don't want to get into situations where we've got to make long conversions and things of that nature.
And then it's it's a slap in the face that we don't have any depth and nobody behind these guys to push them to want to even be, you know, to the point where they can't get comfortable in the position. You know what I mean?
First down is an inside give to Micah Sweetfeet Washington. I agree exactly what you're saying, Leon. It's a situation where you want to have kids that are pushing other kids to be great. I mean, it's what, you know, Dominique and Derek Alexander Jr. spoke at the team meal yesterday, and that's what they talked about. You've got to push and make your brothers accountable to be the best that they can be. 3 yards on the carry, going to bring up 2nd and 7 for the Hornets in the stinger position with Michael Washington. 3 wide receivers, including the tight end position, number 88, Braxton Daniel, to the far side. Single wide receiver here to the near side. Here's an inside give. Michael Washington probing, looking, gets to the hash and cuts it back. Once again, he gets positive yardage. It was going to bring up, looks like Washington got 3 yards on the carry, so that's going to bring up 3rd down and 4, a manageable down and distance for the Hornets. So we would believe that they have everything at their disposal in order to try to pick up this first down, this being their 3rd play of the second half.
It's crucial right here, man.
Levi Brooks gets the snap, looking here to his right, throws it out, pass is complete to Caden McClellan. McClellan has it complete and looks like he's going to be able to wrestle for enough to get a Hornet first down, the first one of the second half. Nice pitch and catch.
And that's a good play by McClellan, having the whereabouts to know where the chains are, to get enough just to move the chain. We can live for another fresh set of downs. You know what I mean? That's what we need right
It's all about pitch and catch right there. Just get the first down and move the sticks. 7 minutes and 28 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Levi Brooks, Mr. Deuce, gets the snap. Inside give to Washington, looking left. Cuts in between 2 defenders, but he's going to be wrestled down by number 8, Keaton Stewart, and thrown back. Going to see whether or not the officials, looks like they're going to give him 2 yards on the carry. So working that left side gets positive yardage. Going to bring up 2nd down and 8 for the Hornets. Mr. Deuce, Levi Brooks, calling the call to the 4 wide receivers he has with the 1-back set. Stinger formation. Now he's going to check to the sidelines with Coach Pearson. Play clock at 12 coming down. Brooks gets the snap. Inside give. Washington once again over the right. And you just get the feel, Leon. You know, he broke one in the first half. And I don't know about you, but I get the feel that if he gets the opportunity, there's another one that he can break tonight.
Most definitely, if you can loosen up that middle, you know, and dominate up there, a lot of things can happen like that.
Offensive line number 74, Brooks Barron, is the right tackle tonight. Brings up 3rd down and 5 from the 38-yard line for the Hornets. Brooks rolling here to his right, has a man on the edge. The ball is low. The pass was received, but I think they're going to say it's incomplete. So that's going to bring up 4th down for the Hornets. The pass was intended for Caden McClellan. Don't know if he made the catch or it was on the hop, but the officials state that the pass was incomplete. So this Hornet drive is going to stall at their 38-yard line with 6 minutes and 5 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Dylan Carpenter, number 30, is going to be in to punt.
And again, let's reiterate, this is a playoff implication for both teams. The team that wins is in.
Carpenter with a good punt that takes a Hornet bounce. Finally is going to be down at approximately the 29.5-yard line of the Putnam City West Patriots. And now the defense comes out onto the field, and their main goal, Leon, now is to get a stop. You're down by 4. You've got to get stops.
They have to. The defense's objective now is we cannot afford to allow them to score anything.
Absolutely nothing after that touchdown given up on the last drive by the Hornets. Offense is off and working with the assistant coaches here on the sideline. Defense is in. Putnam City West Patriots with 2 wide receivers here to the near side, man in motion. They fake to the motion man. Once again, the give is over the right side. And once again, Leon, they're running away from wherever Joseph Graves is lining up.
Much
period,
respect
point blank.
for him.
I mean, all night long they have basically identified where 75 is, and it's make a beeline to the other side. Karan Ross in on the tackle for the Hornets. Once again, Joseph Graves is lined up here on the near side to us, the right-hand side of the defense, left-hand side of the offense. Quarterback Johnson drops back, looks like he's going to throw. He runs out of time, and he's taken down there by the Baba Yaga, Mr. Joseph Graves. Big loss on the play, going to bring up a long 3rd down play. And this is now that's something that played into the defense's hands, Leon. That's what we needed to see.
Yes, sir.
Leading that pursuit, number 1, R.J.
And we definitely don't want to give up a big 3rd down right here. We want to get the offense back on the field, and the objective is to score right now.
So 3rd down and 13 for the Patriots from their 27-yard line. Johnson drops back, going to throw the screen. The pass is complete, has a blocker. Now he's down the right sideline. It's going to be a foot race between him and Overstreet. He's not able to break the tackle, and Overstreet with the game-saving tackle. But there's that screen pass once again, Leon. First down, Patriots.
I mean, think about it, though, BP. Again, think about what the screen is designed for. When they know that they got you being aggressive,
with ears pinned back,
it's a great time to call it.
and they've been calling it all night. It's not like we haven't seen it. So the screen pass and the tackle by Overstreet takes the ball into the Hornet red zone. 1st and 10 from the 10. Hornet defense definitely now has to work to get off the field. Johnson taking his time, and he lets the play clock run to 0, not able to get the play off. No, actually, before the play clock got to 0, the Putnam City West Patriots took a timeout. And with that, let me bring up the Booker T. Washington Touchdown Club. They are raising funds to fund our young men's program. The cost of the team postgame meal is $350. The team pregame meal is $450. The weekly team food cost during the summer is $1,200, and the yearly cost of the team academic counselor is $2,500. Hornet fans, Hornet alumni, and football alumni, we're asking you to give. Please cash app at $ Booker T Booster Club, or make a check payable to the Booker T Washington Touchdown Club and mail to 1514 East Zion Street, Tulsa, Oklahoma, 74106. Leon, this has been one of those games where, I mean, it has literally been back and forth. The first quarter was all Hornets. We came out hats on fire, even though we're wearing the black lids tonight. But Putnam City has not gone away.
They not going away. I mean, you know what I mean? They drove down the highway, and the coach told them.
They came to get something.
Yeah, I mean,
that's a W.
Come on now.
And a playoff spot.
That's what they playing like.
Yes, sir. Here's wide receiver Canadian football motion, but the give is to the middle of the field, and able to get to about the 5-yard line is the Patriot running back. On the tackle for the Hornets is number 7, Jaden Oates. Number 22 coming into the game, Boone Garrett Spring checking into the game. Brings up 2nd down and 6, and the Patriots are taking their time, running the play clock down. 3 minutes and 48 seconds left in the third quarter. And there's the quarterback Johnson cutting it back and cutting it up and getting into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots, Shaheed Johnson. 3 minutes, 44 seconds left in the third. Patriots take a 27-17 lead. And that's a tough one right there. Once again, the Patriots are eschewing, looking for the standard point after touchdown attempt. They're going to set up once again in the swinging gate formation. Highly unlikely that they will be attempting a kick. Got to watch the center. This time he snaps it straight back to the option. 3 has it, and he's going to be taken out of bounds, and that point after touchdown attempt is going to be no good. So it is now a 2-score game. 3 minutes and 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Patriots 27, Hornets 17.
And I think what happened in this quarter is that Putnam was able to score twice.
And time, I mean, with time. And you haven't had a lot of 2-score quarters by either team.
Not with playoff implications. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And so now what happens is we're going to be doing something that we haven't been doing good at, and we don't have the efficiency or, the wherewithal to put it all together. That means we got to go to the air right now because the time is against us.
Time is against us. We've said that many times, multiple times this season. But it's also the moment, Leon, where players have to make plays. Players got to you got to make sure you look the ball into your hands and make a solid catch. Make sure you protect the football. If you're the quarterback, take your correct drop. Release the ball. Just throw it. Don't try to guide it. Here's a kick that can be returned by the Hornets. Taken deep by Overstreet
Hit that
in
down
the
the
middle of
middle.
the field. He's
Hit
going to
it.
be able to break to
Go.
the outside, looks
Ah.
for one block,
Go.
and he's going to try to get to the sideline. If he cuts it back, he may be able to go. But deep into Patriot territory is number 11, Darion Overstreet. Had the opportunity to try to get a touchdown, and that's exactly what the Hornets needed. So the Hornets are going to scrimmage for the second time in the second half, deep in Patriot territory. That's what you needed, Leon.
BP, great run, but man, we've been saying if these guys would get that instinct to keep it inside. Am I right, though?
Oh,
Come on,
absolutely.
keep it inside.
Keep it inside.
We up top, and we can see it now. I mean, this shoulda, coulda, woulda. But what we seeing up here is if they would just keep it inside.
Everybody on Putnam City was running for the sideline, and that's where our guy was. Cut it back up, and you're still running. Levi Brooks, the quarterback. Here's an inside give. No, it's a reverse. Micah Sweetfeet Washington with Brooks out in front, makes a block. Washington cuts back, trying to make a play, but he's going to be corralled down by number 8, Keaton Stewart. Yeah. Great contained by Putnam City. Looked like Brooks had a chance to make a block, but they've got athletes that can run sideline to sideline.
They were there.
And they're not going to let them have that. No gain on the play by Washington. Going to bring up second down, actually a loss of one. Going to be second down and 11. And what the Patriots are going to try to do, Leon, is stack the box and make the Hornets have to throw. Let's just be real. Here's an inside give. Karan Ross over the left side. Gets to the outside. Gets to the sideline. One man to beat, and he's going to walk it down the sideline. Somebody strike up the band. The Hornets are on the board. Touchdown, Hornets. Karan Ross.
That was nice, man.
There are no flags on the play.
Man, I didn't know Ross had. I know Ross.
That's
was
that
I didn't
boost.
know he had it, didn't he?
That's that
Then he
boost.
walked the sideline. You see him? He showed some swift feet too, didn't he?
Yes, sir, he did. Touchdown, Hornets, and
He's
that's
coming off
what we
gimpy
needed.
though, man. Look at him.
He's fought an ankle injury earlier this season that caused him to miss some games. But right now, Karan Ross is the man for the Hornets.
He sucked it up, didn't he?
Yes, sir. Dylan Carpenter waiting. The snap is down. Hold is down. Kick is up. And
Boy.
good. Dylan Carpenter makes it a 3-point game.
That's how you answer, though. BP, I'm talking about all night long. It takes away all the stuff that we said previously with an answer like that.
That's how you answer. That's a senior. That's what I'm talking about, going out and making a play. He bounced it to the outside, and then he walked it down there. Great block by, I think that was Braxton Daniel over there that had a good block over there. That was the last thing that he needed once he got the corner. But that's the run that we've been waiting to see Karan Ross make all season long.
Made a nice one. And he just added to his repertoire. So, I mean, all this game film is really nice because he shows his versatility.
Karan has always been the kid that's going to be able to run and fall forward and run behind his pads. But that time to see him basically get to the edge and walk
He showed some
that
speed too.
dog.
With the power. We know he had the power.
That's what
but
we
he showed
needed to
something,
see.
didn't he?
Absolutely, absolutely. So with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the third quarter, the Hornets are now down by 3, have some momentum. The kicker, Dylan Carpenter, is kicking off to the Patriots, and they can't rest on their laurels right now because the Hornets are trying to get the ball back. Here's a short kick caught at the 20-yard line by number 12. He's trying to run to the far side, but now he cuts it up, and he's got a hole, but he's taken down. The return man was Savion James, and he was trying to set something up there, Leon, by running back away from the sideline, and he had an alley, but the Hornets were able to cut that off quickly. Looks like James may be injured because
they called him out there quick too.
The hole closed quickly, and Savion James was sandwiched by 2 Hornets who made the tackle, and that's also what you need. Now it's pad popping time because everything is on the line. Looks like James may have look like they're tending to him for a cramp, possibly. Looks like it. I know him well. Did take a hard hit on the play, but this is the time, Leon, that this Hornet defense needs to basically, once again, follow your keys, shed off blocks. And as Coach Jonathan Brown likes to say, this is a violent game. You have to play violently with intelligence. Get upfield, go make some tackles, go get some stops. Don't give up any big plays. Biggest play tonight for the Patriots has been the screen pass game. So I'm sure we may be seeing that once again if they get behind the chains or or
love
need
it.
to move
They love
the ball. And we've got to play that a little bit better. We've got to understand and recognize if the offensive lineman lets you go, it might be going right over your head.
And you know who's a good screen team back in the day was USC with Reggie Bush and them. They
Absolutely.
screen you to death.
Absolutely to death
Yeah.
by 1,000 cuts. The Baba Yaga is now on the left side of the defensive line. Quarterback Johnson gives here, coming to his right, his left. Running back is going to run out of bounds. The ball carrier is number 7, DeJuan Knight, who's been doing most of the running for the Patriots. But once again, they're doing everything they can to run away from the side of which 75 occupies, Leon. So they're just identifying where one man is on the defensive line, and whatever the play call is, it's going opposite of where he lines up. 6-yard run on first down brings up 2nd down and 4 for the Patriots. This time, Graves lines up here to the near side. Quarterback Johnson looks like the edge end is baiting them. Running back Knight gets it. He's trying to hustle to get a first down. And, Leon, I see some changes right now. It seems as though our corner on that opposite side of Graves is kind of almost playing like a flex defensive end. His responsibility is the wide receiver, but he's really trying to come up and close that lane up.
So then that lets me know when we playing that too high safety, that the safety's going to come down and replace that for him so we can get an extra man up there to stop this run game.
Yep. 1 minute and 15 seconds left with the clock running in the third quarter. 3rd down and 1 for the Patriots from their 49-yard line. Hornet in the bare front. Here's an inside give to the left side. The handoff was bobbled, but Hornets are there immediately and able to take him down. The Hornets hold, going to bring up a 4th down for the Patriots. And they have a decision to make. Here's a critical decision, Leon.
We got to win the line of scrimmage on both sides here, baby. It's who the toughest right now.
Absolutely. This is definitely man on man.
They need a yard and we need a yard stop. You see what I'm saying? I mean, this is a good one right here.
Head coach Greg Johnson is going to make the decision with 42 seconds clock running in the third quarter. 4th and 1. Looks like the Patriots are going to go for it, but the play clock is down to 6 seconds, and the Patriots are going to have to take a timeout. So, Leon, I don't know if it was the indecision of what they wanted to do or where they wanted to go, but they've had to burn a timeout, and that might be critical.
One of the kids was mad because they had something, and coach didn't go with it, and he burnt his timeout.
Yeah.
And you giving them some rest at home and some water.
Yeah.
I mean, you're supposed to go with that. The kid was ready.
Well, the thing that when you have a situation like that and you need a yard, you want to have the indecision on the defense. You need to get on up there.
The advantage was to the offense. He knew that.
You want to get up there and call something. With the check with me now, you just want to get to the line of scrimmage in some formation, and you can always, signal some play in unless you're playing Michigan, and get something to get a yard. But here we go. He has to take a timeout.
Michigan, Harbaugh, Charles Woodson said fire that man.
Charles Woodson said that? What?
Because they got a lot on him.
What? It's a whole lot of stink on him. I mean, there's no way to get around that. I mean, if Woodson carries a lot of weight, because that's a dog.
I'm alumni. I don't care. He alumni.
Exactly. Exactly. So 4th down and 1 from the 49-yard line. The Patriots now getting under center. Look for the tush push.
They didn't get it.
Immediately
they did not get it.
They
did not get it from up here.
I don't think there's going to be
that
a measurement.
No, sir.
Wrapping him up is the
Hornet
muscle
fans.
man.
He did not get that.
The Baba Yaga.
He did not get it.
Mr. Joseph Graves. It's going to depend on the spot.
Oh, no. I'm telling you, bro.
It's going to depend on the spot.
Bring it out then.
And the white hat announces that the play was short. 1st down, Hornets. Talk about momentum, Hornet fans. This could be it. On 4th down, the Hornet defense has held.
Take a shot right here, Hornet fan. I'm telling you, Coach. I mean, I'm talking about, I'm telling you what, guys.
You got to go.
Take a shot.
You got to
right
go.
Here,
you got to go right here, Hornet fans.
Take a shot. I put 3 out here. I would match him up on a wheel route with one of these linebackers down the seam.
And let him go.
And hit it to him.
So we have an officials timeout. It looks as though head coach Greg
He want
Johnson
the
is
measurement.
going to want to have a measurement done.
And
The
he
white
right.
hat.
It's crucial. You make him bring that out.
Or no, this is a sideline warning. They're not asking for a measurement. It looks as though there's a sideline warning that has been assessed against the Patriots.
That's when they start about that. That's when the referee like, all right, I ain't had enough of that.
Yep. It's been enough of it. They've given a sideline warning to the Patriots. The white hat has now blown the whistle to start the clock. The Hornets, first down and 10 from the 50-yard line.
Take the shot, Hornets.
Here's an inside give. Michael Washington tries to cut it back. They've got him by the jersey, and he's able to spin and get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe get half a yard. That's going to bring up second down for the Hornets.
Come on.
Checking into the game is number 6, Karan Ross, the man who scored the last touchdown to bring the Hornets within 3. And with that play, it's going to bring up the end of the third quarter. Go ahead,
You know how
Leon.
momentum shifters are, man. It's right now, and we have to use this analogy in football, but they got their hand around their neck right now. You know what I mean? Seriously. And you know what happens when you got and we not in here promoting violence by none. It's just a football analogy.
So that play is going to end the third quarter. There are now 12 minutes.
It's in somebody's season.
In somebody's season. That's it.
In somebody's season,
There
bro.
are 12 minutes left in somebody's
and
season.
both senior classes is over there thinking, could this possibly be my last time?
Do I need to sing New Edition? Is this the end? I want to know.
Man.
I want to know.
Yeah.
Is this the end? Ooh, 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 ooh. Let me take a moment to quickly recognize our 17 Hornet seniors tonight. First of all, we've got number 1, Romel Kennedy Jr., number 9, Devin Crawford, number 4, Zypel Meeks, number 6, Karan Ross, number 7, Jaden Oates, number 13, Jordan Sales, number 14, Brandon Barkey, number 15, Stephon Williams, number 16, Quentin Payne, number 26, Michael Ezel Jr., number 37, Carl Walker, number 51, Holt Rankin, number 54, Corian Williams, number 55, DeJuan Craven Jr., number 60, Darian Melendez, number 72, Malachi Harrison, and number 35, he's Mr. Hornet this year, Jaden Owens. Those are our seniors that we recognize tonight on senior night, and with 12 minutes left to go in the ball game. The Hornets first down. Michael Washington over the left side, breaks into the secondary and tries to get down the hash, but he's tripped up and taken down. But that run is good enough for a first down, but a flag is on the play. We're going to see what the white hat is indicating. He's motioning to the north that things need to come back this way, and we're waiting to see exactly what the call is. Great run by Michael Washington, but I think it's going to be called back due to a hold. And that looks to me what is happening here.
We can't afford that.
Can't work against ourselves. And they're going to back it up to the 41-yard line. The ball was originally at the 50, and they're going to bring it back to the 39. Excuse me, the 41. It's going to be second down and 19 for Mr. Deuce, Levi Brooks. He gets a high snap, looks back. He throws a screen pass. Michael Washington, one man to beat, but they've got him by the jersey, and he's finally going to be wrestled down by number 8 for the Putnam City West Patriots. Number 8 is Keaton Stewart, and he was able to snuff that one out quickly. Going to keep Michael Washington from getting upfield, and that's how you play the screen pass, Leon. I mean, they saw that the offensive linemen were letting them go, and they were able to play it and get hands on Washington to wrestle him down. Going to bring up third down and 21 for the Hornets. Definitely not an optimal situation to be in, but here's where the quarterback, Levi Brooks, has to basically take his time and make a good throw. Play clock down to 5. Brooks is getting people set. Play clock at 1, and the handoff is to Michael Washington, who cuts it back, looks to have an avenue, but the defensive pursuit for the Patriots is there quickly. and they take him down. The Patriots were once again not fooled. So that's going to be another loss, bringing up 4th down for the Hornets, and Dylan Carpenter is in the game.
And so, again, going back to defense, it's really unfortunate that the defense has to grind like that and the offense goes 3 and out. So, man, we bringing the defense back out for another 3 and out, hopefully, and then we got to get back out there.
But this, Leon, is where you got to dig deep. The snap is awaited and back to Carpenter. He gets the boot off, and this is a good punt, Hornet fans. Takes the return man back. He makes a man miss, gets to the outside. Hornets are not there just yet. He gets to the sideline, and he's finally taken out of bounds on a push, and there's the flag. Now this time they're going to throw the flag for Joseph Graves, basically pushing the return man out of bounds. We had a similar situation on an interception for us, and they didn't call it, but now we've got a flag that looks to be a personal foul to be assessed against the Hornets. Several members of the Patriots are needing to be restrained by the coaching staff. We're going to see exactly the disposition of this particular penalty. It's been some interesting calls tonight, Hornet fans. I'll be honest with you. See that picture. Love to see those young guys here in the booth with you, Leon. That's nice.
Man.
So the returner for the Patriots was taken out of bounds. It looks like they're spotting the ball at the outer red zone. But then you're talking about marking off the penalty. We're waiting on the gentleman in the white hat and his staff to tell us exactly what's going on. But no, it has been assessed against the Hornets.
Man.
So the Patriots are going to have the football first down and 10
in the red zone
at the Hornets' 27-yard line. Tough, Hornet fans, when you're playing 11 plus another 5. That's a tough call. Here's a run to the left side. 7 has it. He's hit and finally taken down by several Hornets, but once again, we've got a little chippiness after the play was dead. The officials are now trying to sort everything out after every single play. But this is things you talk about, Leon. They let so much go on that now this is what you're left with. Going to be second down. Looks like a gain of about 4 on the first down play for the Patriots. Hornet defense definitely looking to hold here. We're getting into the deeper stages of the 4th quarter. Here's Johnson running back, throws the ball to the outside, and it's going to be incomplete. Good pass rush there. Good to see that the Patriots look to throw there. Throwing the football has not been their best option, but that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 6, still deep in Hornet territory. Leon, is this 4-down territory once again for the Patriots?
There's 2 things that they don't do well is kick the football and throw the ball. I mean, they banking it all on their run game. I mean,
absolutely. So the Hornets have to definitely play smart here because their biggest outplay has been the screen pass. 3rd down and 7, 24-yard line. Here's an inside give into the middle of the line. Number 8, the ball carrier, Keaton Stewart, and he's held up immediately. It's going to bring up 4th down, and I would say about 3 or 4. The Hornets were able to hold the last time the Patriots had the ball, kept them from getting a yard. So obviously if the Patriots are thinking about running in the middle of the formation, that may not be the best thing to do.
Nah, we solid up there, man. We've been like that as long as we've been in existence, you know that.
Clock running under 9 minutes. The Patriots taking their time. Play clock is at 10 seconds. They're just now getting everybody set. It's 4th down and 5 from the 22-yard line. Quarterback has it. He looks back, throws the screen. Immediately, he's hit and stretched tacklers. Number 8, Keaton Stewart, and there's a screen pass, Hornet fans, and they're able to convert. He just shed some tacklers from the time he caught the ball, and that's wrap-up time right there, Leon. It's just wrap him up and hope for and wait for your partners to come and help you out. No need to try to take a kill shot. Just wrap him up and hold him up, and somebody else will take him down. First down for the Patriots at the 12. Here's a pitch to the left, cutting back but hit by Karan Ross, and a good hit by Karan Ross was number 7, DeJuan Knight. And the Patriots here definitely trying to put points on the board with 8 minutes and 8 seconds left in the ball game. They're trying to shut the coffin on the Hornets, Leon.
This could be tough.
Second down.
And it's due to our offense not being potent enough to strike fast. You know what I mean?
Second down and 10, Hornet fans. Every play is critical right now in the season. Johnson going to run to the right, trying to cut back, has a lane, and this time he's going to give himself up at about the 5-yard line. Smart play on his part to not get hit and fumble it, and the clock is running.
That's all they want to do is they want the referee. This is all you're going to see. They want this motion.
Run that clock. Run that clock. Once again, Patriots spread a wide receiver out far to each side. And looks like the Hornets get into the neutral zone, so that's going to be.
I think it's that time. You know how they remember that they get them for that. Remember we used to get away with that.
Yep.
The game has changed a lot, bro.
Yep. Hornets are a neutral zone infraction, so that's going to move the ball even closer to the goal line for the Patriots. 7 minutes, 18 seconds left in the ball game, left in the season for the Hornets. Hornet fans, Patriots at the 3-yard line. We desperately need another stop by the defense. Johnson gets under center, gives it to the fullback. He's hit, and now everybody pushing him over the line of game, but he's pushed back. No signal just yet. Asking the officials
Man,
are
did you
asking.
see him drop them shoulders though? Like this coach said, get what you gonna get, and keep the clock ticking, bro.
6 minutes and 59 seconds. The ball is set at the goal line. Johnson gonna run up under center. Once again, gives to the big fullback, and he's able to push his way in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Number 22, Emmanuel Atkins.
And Leon, we were able to quick strike immediately and come back and get a score, but it doesn't help that we weren't able to score again when we had it at a 3-point deficit, and now the Patriots with the point after conversion are trying to make it a 10-point ball game. 6 minutes and 55 seconds left. Patriots attempting the point after high snap. Ball is down. This kick is up, and it is good. So the Patriots take a 34-23 lead on our Hornets. 6 minutes and 55 seconds left in the game, Leon, and you know it's the potency of the offense. I mean, you can't chop it up any other way. We got the ball back, down by 3, needing to go down and put points on the board, at least to try to tie, and we weren't able to muster up enough offense to do that. Give the ball back to Putnam City, and they were able to be successful at what they've tried to do best all night long.
Man, and you're right. I mean, it just goes back to the offense not sustaining any drive. I mean, the defense been on the field a lot tonight, man. That's asking a lot for your defense to come up, make stops, and score points.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah. And we're winning the turnover battle. We've got 2 turnovers, and we're still down by 11.
And that goes because the offense hadn't been able to move the chains, sustain any drives. You know what I mean? How many first downs do we have? I know you've been good at looking back.
First downs, we've only got 1 first down in the second half. Here's a high kick by Putnam City, but it will be short. Hornets look like they're going to let it go out of bounds, so there will be a penalty flag. Look like they're going to have a re-kick. Only 1 first down in the second half to the 3 first downs that I have accurately counted for Putnam City. Well, that last drive, they were able to get 4 first downs right there, so I'm short. You know, just keeping stats here in the press box.
Look, man, I know you like. I'm shifting gears to the World Series, man. What you think about them Rangers, man?
First World Series championship in history. I mean,
the way they did it.
We're talking about Rays, Orioles, Astros, Diamondbacks. That spells road. They were 11-0 on
that
the
was
road.
Impressive, wasn't it, man?
Rays, Orioles, Astros, Diamondbacks. Here's Levi Brooks with a quick comeback route to Dylan Overstreet. Looks like he's going to get about 3 yards, and we're in a definite passing situation now, Leon. I mean, we started the game by taking the training wheels off, and at this point, if we're going to win, we're going to have to do it by throwing the football. Rays, Orioles, Astros, Diamondbacks.
That's it, ain't it?
11-0, baby. Brooks looks deep down the right-hand side. He's got a man in single coverage, but he's going to overshoot number 11, Darion Overstreet. And, you know, one thing I haven't talked about, Leon, is, you hear all the time they talk about quarterbacks giving the wide receiver a chance. Give the wide receiver a chance to make a play. We saw in the first half a pass interference penalty where, it was a contested play. We saw where our young man didn't turn around and got the pass interference penalty. You saw it right there where the young man for Putnam City didn't turn around, but with the pass uncatchable, we don't get an opportunity to get the PI. Give him a chance. I mean,
right. I mean, that's it. I mean, that's what every receiver, man, they run so much. They're like, man, don't
just give me a
like
chance.
That, yeah.
Don't do me like that. Just give me a chance. 3rd down and 8 from the Hornet 37. Brooks looks here to the near side. Pass is complete. Going to be a first down. Pass complete to number 88, Braxton Daniel.
Come out the break.
Comes out the break, hits him in the numbers. Braxton Daniel almost had the wind knocked out of him, saying, look, that's a football. But that's good enough for a Hornet first down. Hornets are on the move.
And we got to score on this drive to even have a chance in this game. You know what I mean? It's important.
Clock running with 6 minutes in the fourth quarter. Here's a wheel route. Ball up the right-hand side, up the near side, and that pass is going to be incomplete. Number 8 for the Patriots was right there running with Michael Washington. He was not fooled by the wheel route. Normally the running back sneaks out of the backfield, but he was running with him.
Now, this is hindsight, 2020, all of that stuff. But if I'm Pearson, I'd put Washington in some pre-snap motion and get him going, and then off the ball like they do with Tyreek Hill.
Sure,
you know what I mean?
Because he's got the speed to basically run by somebody. The defensive backs are dropping back immediately at the snap for Putnam City. Here's a completed pass to Overstreet, who gets out of bounds. Looks like another late hit, but nothing called. Number 12, Savion James, was able to hit Overstreet at the ankles. Good enough for another Hornet first down, and the Hornets are matriculating down the field. 6 minutes left in the ball game. Mr. Deuce, Levi Brooks, had some success throwing the ball. Here's another completed pass to Overstreet on the curl route to the far side. Taken down, and now we've got a penalty flag coming out, so that will stop the clock. Looks like we've got the umpire that's going to call a face assessed against the Patriots, so that's going to be 15 yards, and now we're in a little bit of business, Leon, with 5 minutes and 56 seconds left.
BP. We got to be aggressive, man.
Let's see what these safeties do for Putnam City pre-snap. Looks like they're immediately dropping back, but it's single coverage here to the near side.
Man coverage, they're just playing off still, you know what I mean? They daring us to throw the football.
Off coverage, low snap. Brooks throws it out here to the right side, and the pass is he's just going to overshoot Overstreet. Pass incomplete. A little bit of pressure there because of the low snap. Definitely got to be crisp about our quarterback center exchange. Pass incomplete. Going to bring up 2nd down and 1 for the Hornets from the Patriot 30-yard line. Every play critical now, Hornet fans. Season is on the line.
5 minutes, 42 seconds in somebody's season.
Or you go to the mothballs.
Some going to the wrestling room, some going to the hardwood.
Absolutely.
And some going home.
Here's an inside give to Micah Sweetfeet Washington. Looks like the whole goal there was to get the first down, and looks like he has enough for the first down. Even though he was stopped up in the hole, Washington has a first down. 5 minutes and 35 seconds. Levi Brooks is giving the signals to his wide receivers. We've got stinger formation with 3 wide with this flex tight end here to the near side. Throws the out route. Pass is intended for 0, Caden McClellan, and just off his hands.
So in these situations, BP, underneath is not doing us any good. We have to attack and get plus yards. You know what I mean, bro?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, absolutely. Because time is not our friend. 2nd down and 10 for the Hornets. The Hornet Hornet fans in attendance are getting a little antsy. They want to see the Hornets be able to pull it out tonight, fans. Brooks looks back, looks into the middle of the field, throws a floater, trying to give Micah Washington the opportunity. But once again, he overshoots him running into the middle of the field. And once again on the coverage is number 8, Keaton Stewart, and he's running step for step with Michael Washington.
Yeah, and with that, though, BP, that's not the best look or your best read because that's a 50-50 ball. And you got Sweet Feet. I mean, he's a great athlete, but he's giving up so much size against that big guy number 9 on that one. You know what I mean?
Definitely won't be trying to go over him to make the reception. 3rd down and 10 from the Patriot 29. Levi Brooks, Mr. Deuce, gets the snap, looks right, throws the out. Pass is complete. Trying to make a move is Caden McClellan, but he's able to get out of bounds. Good enough for another Hornet first down. And once again, I'll say it, the Hornets are matriculating down the field. Nice catch by McClellan. And at this point, Leon, can the Patriots afford to keep playing the off coverage? Because now we're at the 11-yard line.
Man, it's playing into our favor. Let's go score and get a stop and get another score.
Here's the roll here to the near side. Brooks throws it on the line, but the pass is batted down at the line of scrimmage. Doing what defensive linemen should. If you can't get to him, get your hands up.
Man, he had Overstreet down in the end zone too, though. I mean, he was looking down underneath, but he had Overstreet wide open if he was been a little more patient.
5 minutes and 17 seconds left in the Hornets season. Going to bring up 2nd down and 10 from the 11-yard line. The Hornets need a score and for things to happen after that. Levi Brooks, 15 seconds left on the play clock. Stinger formation, Washington right. He's looking left, throws another out route, and it's going to be over. It's going to overshoot the wide receiver.
He going to the house with that.
Looking to make a play, but run out of bounds. The pass was intercepted by number 12, Savion James. And that, Hornet fans, is going to make it difficult for the Hornets to have an opportunity to win this ball game. Interception on them.
It's so unfortunate, too, BP, that the offense gets you in a position to score and you give away a charity drive like that. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just a bad throw by number 2. But the defense has got to try to make something happen. There's still 5 minutes left in this ball game. Not the time for anybody to lose their head at this moment. Got to take the time to try to get some momentum and get the football back. That's the most important thing at this moment. Defense has got to be solid. Here's a give over the right side with a cutback. Into the middle of the field is the running back, number 7, DeJuan Knight. He's got enough for what looks to be a first down for the Patriots. Got an injured Hornet member on the field. Looks like Karan Ross is injured. On the tackle was number 5, Anthony Harris. And just a tough way there, Leon. Just looks like Brooks overshot his intended receiver, and the defensive back was basically covering the wide out, and ball was kind of just right in his gut. Just one of those moments where we wish it just hit him in the breadbasket and he didn't catch it, but it's a turnover.
Man, it's one of them things, too, where, you know, at that position, man, you have to really be diligent. Excuse me, when you get down the stretch and you got implications like this, you want to minimize mistakes. They're going to happen, but you got to, at the quarterback position, you got to be able to not stare down a receiver because, I mean, on any level, that's an easy pickings for DB.
You know, it goes back to moments, Leon. I mean, I think as former players, we all have had those moments where, you know, you obviously know the gravity of the situation. You know what's on the line. You know, you go to your stance, you know, and you know this is what I have to do. And as a quarterback, there's even more on them because they have, you know, steps, reads, and then the physical standpoint of actually making the throw. And, hey, with great talent comes great responsibility. I mean, if you're going to wear the hat and be the man, you know, that gets the ball every snap, you got to make that throw.
I like that. That's well said.
defense now. 1st and 10 for the Patriots from their 41-yard line. 4 minutes and 52
They ain't in
seconds.
no hurry. You look at them just milking the clock. And that's what make you mad, though. You know, when we playing that PlayStation.
Exactly. Exactly. What are you doing? Here's the end around by the Patriots. Multiple Hornets there to stack him up and take him down. But now it's a matter of basically getting the clock working against you. On the tackle is number 54, senior Corian Williams.
And let's even go even a little further, BP. Putnam City is sitting in a situation where they like, we so comfortable that we don't have to really score on this drive. We'll just milk the clock and punt it away and play defense because y'all offense haven't proven to us that y'all tough enough.
And you got to
come on, man.
twice.
Am I right, though? Come on,
yeah,
bro.
absolutely.
That's what they showing us, man.
That's what they showing
At
us
the
right
Hive,
now.
man.
Let's take my time. This is not the way you want to play at home. And Leon, the biggest shock about it is that, you know, it looked as though on multiple occasions tonight we had momentum. You know, we had momentum in our hands and we just didn't take care of it. It's that baby bird. You know, you don't want to hold it too tight and crush it, but you also want to hold it and take care of it. And tonight we just didn't take care of the momentum that we had in our hands on multiple occasions.
That's it, man. And we had no sense of urgency in the moments either.
2nd and 10. Here's an inside give over the right side, the near side to us for the Patriots. Running back is taken down. They're obviously looking for a flag, and now multiple flags come flying in. This has to be offsetting penalties.
Yeah.
You know, it looked like it was just a good tackle, and the young man for Putnam City wanted to make something more out of it than it was.
And you know what, man, I hate on both sides that it comes down to stuff like this, man. You know, sportsmanship is so important in any game, man.
Absolutely.
Class when you win, class when you lose. You know what I mean, BP? Come on, man.
There's no need, especially in a game as violent as football, to do anything extra after the whistle because you got another play to come get him. You can come get him the next play. No need to try to inflict some type of pain right now. So the white hat is indicating that there's a dead ball foul, and it's going to be against the Hornets, a dead ball personal foul. So that's going to move it 15 yards, of which the Hornets definitely don't need to happen right now. T-Connection Band still trying to give the Hornets fans and fans in attendance a little bit of life, but things are looking tough right now for the Hornets. 4 minutes and 23 seconds left in the season. 1st down for the Patriots. Give off the right side. Running back going to be hit and wrapped up and taken down. There is number 75, Joseph Graves, along with at the bottom of the pile, number 7, Jaden Oates. Jaden Oates is a senior, celebrated tonight for senior night. Going to be a timeout taken by Coach Jonathan Brown. Always difficult when you take these late game timeouts and you're down, Leon. So let me take a moment to talk about our sponsors real quick. The Greenwood Chamber, Justice for Greenwood, S&R Compression, Kate Jones with Keller Williams Realty Advantage, Fat Phillies, R&R Construction and Investors, Trent Alexander and Raised the Roofing, Aaron Campbell, class of 1994, Brian Smith of State Farm, The Mail Center, Raising Cane's Chicken, Rooted in the Kitchen by Summer Wilson, the Tyler Lockett Foundation, Darian Hall, class of 1997, the Tulsa Fire Department, Advanced Orthopedic, Westview Pharmacy, all the local churches, and Ebony and Leon Skillins of Amazing Skills. I'm going to look up some other scores as we are wrapping things up here when I have a minute or two. Going to be coming up on 2nd down. Here's a pitch to the left for the Patriots. Another run taken down for the Hornets, but the clock running and against us. I'll say this, Leon, you know, we haven't talked about it. Kind of, excuse me, kind of upset I haven't said anything, but, you know, Bedlam is tomorrow, Leon.
Hey,
It's Bedlam.
and you know what?
The folks
I ain't
are
saying
going
this.
to win. The folks are going to win.
I ain't saying this because you got your orange and black on, and I know how much you love that orange and black. But I'm a real football fan, and I believe that Oklahoma State style is going to cause some problems for OU. And what I mean by that is teams that can run the ball and can make plays tend to give them a problem. And they playing in Stillwater too.
Well, I'm going to say this. I'm 30-some-odd years of being a graduate of Oklahoma State and a fan of football before I set foot on the campus of Oklahoma State. So in my years of being a football fan, into this week, I have never heard it as quiet as it has been from the people down south as it's been this week. I mean, now people know I'm a huge Polk fan, so I'm always I'm ready to talk about it. But until tonight at 9:27, did I get my first text from a Sooner fan saying, "Where you gonna be tomorrow?" I mean, this is Friday night. We're within 24 hours of kickoff, and I got my first text from a Sooner fan that wants to say something. They've been quiet all week. They really got quiet last Saturday after that loss to Kansas. I mean, we talking about Kansas. But let me just say this. The 2s and 3s at Oklahoma now are having trouble versus Kansas, man. That tells you something. We all thought that going to the SEC was going to be able to bring you talent. I don't know.
Come on, bro. I don't see it, man.
3rd down and 8, and the Patriots smartly are going to give themselves up to not lose the football, and it's going to put the Patriots in a situation here after the Hornets take another timeout that they're going to have a decision to make on 4th down. It's going to be 4th down and behind the chain. I'll let you talk, Bellum. Go ahead, man.
You just said, I'm in all agreement with you. I mean, totally. Like, I don't hear from OU fans either. And I think it had to do with that Kansas syndrome, too. And now they're like, oh, Lord, we got Bedlam. But let's jump ship even more. Another team that's similar to the Sooners that have these similar attributes. The Dallas Cowboys. They play the Eagles. You hear me? I mean, they got to go up to that frozen tundra up there in Philly this weekend.
All I know is they got to go to Philly, and that's a house of horrors for that football team.
So both teams, OU and Dallas, I hate it for them this weekend.
Well, I don't hate it for them. You know, I am not a Cowboy fan, but I will say this: the thing about the Dallas Cowboys has been a lot like this Booker T Hornet football team. It's a defense that you know can make plays and an offense that you hope will make plays. And you can't.
You don't know what you're gonna get.
One cannot live by hope alone. You've got to have some actual do. And what the Eagles have is a quarterback that you may not like how he does it, but he gets it done.
And he don't get rattled when he make mistakes, man.
Absolutely.
He knows that that's a part of it. I love it. His daddy taught him, like, it's a part of the game.
It's a part of the game to make a mistake. Unfortunately for our friends down south, that I have just a few, when they make mistakes, it costs them games. Like that pick 6. Man. Dylan Gabriel giving 6 to the Jayhawks. The Patriots are going to punt here, and the punter is able to get it off. Looks like there will not be a return by the Hornets. They're going to let it basically walk itself down to about the 11-yard line, where the Hornets, with 3 minutes and 12 seconds left, again need to make a march to put points on the board. It's going to be Leon, was this the 118th edition of Bedlam, the last one for the foreseeable future? There are a lot of Sooner fans, and I will call it out. I mean, the Bedlam game is not a rivalry to the University of Oklahoma. Their rivalry is Texas. The Bedlam game is an in-state game. Their rival is Texas, and that is very clear. They made that very clear. As an Oklahoma State alum, I mean, obviously I know the importance of playing an in-state team, but when your true rival is across the Red River, you just got to go ahead and take it to them.
Yeah.
So,
the Hornets got to go back to the air, and we're deep in our territory.
3 minutes and 12 seconds left. The Hornets needing a 95-yard drive to put points on the board. Micah Sweet Feet Washington motions out to the split side. Levi Brooks throws the out route, the curl route to
Well, he almost
Overstreet.
jumped it.
And that was almost jumped by number 8, Keaton Stewart. And now we're running into a situation where the young men from Putnam City are kind of getting used to the pass plays that we've been running, Leon, and that could get ugly. Levi Brooks is getting the signal from the sideline, and since we're not playing Michigan, it's safe to signal plays in from the sideline. Go Big Blue.
And you know what? Coach has been saying since that came out that last year they had their plays. It was just too obvious. You know what I mean?
Here's a pass intended for number 88. 88, Braxton Daniel. Pass was going to be high. Dylan Brooks had to move a little bit to get that pass off. Speaking of getting the pass off, one of the big questions that we have to look for at Bellum tomorrow is, will we see Hornet alum Gentry Williams, number 9 in the secondary for the Sooners? Gentry will be making his second trip to come close to home. He had a big game against the University of Tulsa Golden Hurricane. Now he's able to get close to Highway 51 and be at a place that he should feel comfortable in, Stillwater. Brooks is dropping back in the end zone. This time he's going to let it go. Passes deep and into the middle of the field, but once again he overshoots the 2 receivers in the area, which were number 11, Darion Overstreet, and 0, Caden McClellan. Brings up 4th and 10 from the 5-yard line, and looks like the Hornets are going to have to punt, Leon. And as much as I hate to say it, with 2 minutes and 58 seconds left in the ball game, the Hornets season just may be coming to an end, Leon.
And you know what? When you pent deep like this, you definitely don't want to give a team that's been running it down your throat an opportunity right there to punch it in with 5 yards. So
absolutely. Absolutely. 34-23, the Putnam City West Patriots with a lead over your Hornets. We are deep in the 4th quarter. Hornets are having to punt. Dylan Carpenter is able to get it off, and it's luckily there was a big rush by one individual for Putnam City. And Carpenter's able to get it off, and the ball is finally going to be downed at the Hornet 45-yard line by senior number 13, Jordan Sales. So are you excited for Bellum tomorrow, Lee? You're excited
tomorrow, man, I hope that I don't really have nothing to do but just sit down and watch football.
And watch football. Well, Hornet fans, I hope all of you can sit back, relax, put on your headgear, and let the Pokes take you for a trip through the atmosphere, because playing in Boone Pickens for the last Bedlam game, of which I know the fans are going to have a whole lot to say. Having been in the stadium for a couple of victories over the Sooners, we're good about letting them know which way to get back to Norman. Here's a give off the left side to number 7 for the Patriots, and he's going to be taken down. The ball carrier is once again DeJuan Knight. These are those moments where our Hornet seniors need to be composed on the field. As we're finishing up this game, let me work on giving you guys some scores. In the 4th quarter, the Stillwater Pioneers have a 10-point lead over the Muskogee Roughers, 30-20. The Norman North Timberwolves are up 55-0 over the Enid Plainsmen. The Choctaw Yellow Jackets are up 48-13 over Ponca City. Clock running down to 2 minutes. Here's another run to the right-hand side for the Patriots, and wrapped up and taken down by multiple Hornets as the ball carrier. The officials are now going to sort it out. See if we can get some more scores. Looks like on the 6A1 side, let me see if I can pull that up real quick, Hornet fans. The Bixby Spartans are in a nail-biter 4th quarter. Here you go, Leon. 17 Spartans, 14 Trojans. And in the regular season last year, Jinx was able to win to break that, dang near 3,000 game win streak that Bixby was on. Here's a pitch to the left side to number 7. He's able to get some positive yards and going to be taken down. Clock now running with 1 minute and 12 seconds left in the ball game, and the Patriots are definitely beginning to celebrate.
Yep. Yep, they definitely did doing that, Hornets fan. But in all fairness, Hornets fans, let's get excited about what the future entails for these Hornets, man. We got a lot of young players that's going to come back with some game experience. They're going to be better from it, and we need your support next year, Hornet fans.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, going into the season, I think back on our original conversation with Coach Jonathan Brown about the youth of the team, but the fact that you're running into young men that have a lot of talent, and we've been able to witness the coming out party of some of that talent, like number 75 freshman Joseph Graves. Joseph Graves has put on a show every game this season.
And check this out. I hear that the young man is phenomenal on the court too, though, BP. I'm talking about seriously, so I'd like to catch a game.
Basketball scrimmages were yesterday. Here's a fake and give, and quarterback Johnson is going to run over the left side, and instead of getting down,
right there, man.
He runs out of bounds. That should stop the clock. Want to make sure all the Hornets get off of that sideline safely. Johnson is.
Get over here, guys.
Johnson runs out of bounds.
And we at home, you know. Don't do that.
Putnam City is definitely enjoying the opportunity to win this football game. And it's something we talked about at the beginning of the game, Leon. This is a team that we've had their number the last few years, you know. So not only are they getting a W in order to clinch a spot to get to the playoffs, and now the officials are letting the clock run. It looks as though they're going to just let the game clock run out. We're waiting.
They want to fight, though. BTW fans get in trouble, man. These coaches don't get them out the way, man.
We're waiting.
The coaches
right now.
don't even shake their hands. See how disrespect. I mean, come on, man. Shake hands, guys.
So the official, even though the quarterback ran out of bounds, they're just going to go ahead and let the game clock continue to run, and that's going to be the ball game. Your Booker T. Washington Hornets with the score of 23.
They're not even going to shake their
Putnam
hands.
City West Pirates 34.
And
in
that,
a
BP. I ain't never seen nothing like that, man.
A show of disrespect. The Patriots are not going to shake hands with the Hornets. The coaches are talking right now. Coach Jonathan Brown definitely had his young men lined up to shake hands with the Patriots, but that's not going to happen. Patriots are starting to celebrate in the southeast end zone. The Hornets are heading here to salute the band with the school song, and the Patriots are definitely celebrating the victory. So that's going to wrap it up for the Hornets season. Leon, they're going to finish with a final record of 2-8, and let's perform just a brief autopsy of what we've seen this season. It's been the youth and inexperience at some critical positions, and just we just didn't do a good job this season, Leon, of taking momentum or taking advantage of momentum. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, man. And I mean, you said it so eloquently in the last couple of broadcasts that we can't use the excuse that we're young anymore. I mean, you know that you get that out the way in the summer. You know that you're young, so you got to go into the preparation knowing that you're young.
Yeah.
But it's still a game that's played within the hashes and within these landmarks that's on this football field. And unfortunately, we just wasn't tough enough either.
Yeah. So the Hornets head into the offseason. One of the big things to talk about as we head into the offseason is that this program will become a 5A school next year. So most of the teams that we saw, especially the teams we saw within district play, will no longer be schools that we're going to be playing. Our district assignment, some of the schools that we will be playing are just off the top of my head, it escapes me, but we will be
Midwest City, Carl Alberts,
well, on this side of the state,
okay.
well, Collinsville,
Coweta, and
schools of that nature. The basketball team and all other sports are currently playing a 5A schedule, but the football team completed the season as a 6A2 team. So coming back next year will definitely be the difference in our competition. But the goal remains the same, to win a state championship. And that starts tonight. I mean, 5 minutes from now, you know, our coaching staff, our young men that are not playing other sports, and those that are playing other sports, they need to keep one eye on the prize that every day you have to get better.
That's it.
There's no way around it. There's no way around it. So, Hornet fans, we end on a note of a little bit of shock and surprise here at home with the opportunity to punch our ticket to a spot in the playoffs. But unfortunately tonight, the Hornets were unable to get that done. And for our 17 seniors, this will be the last night that they strap up the burnt orange and blacks, Leon. And that's just a memory that is hard for me to accept. I remember it. It's tough. I mean, you know, you talk about. Well, I'll let you have it for a minute just to talk about that right there. I mean,
it's just. I mean, look at it's the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat, and that's what you get with the agony of defeat. It's like we're at a homegoing celebration right now at the Hive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what that's like. It just takes all of your momentum, all of your life and the drive, your ambition and the hope that you had. Because football is one of them sports, BP, where unfortunately you play one time a week because of the nature of the physicality of this thing.
Yes.
You give up so much. You got to fight the elements, the heat, the cold, the rain, the slime, the shine, and you got to deliver. And you got to deliver in the building.
And it's so tough, Hornet fans, because the violent nature of this game and like you say, the limited times that you play, the finality of it all. I mean, I'm 35 years removed, and I still, one of the biggest things I remember here was that last game, that last week of practice, man. I mean, and I try to get across to these young men, you know, for every one of them, if you're a freshman to a senior, that last whatever, it's critical because you take that away from you with life. I mean, especially when we talk about our program. This is a program that you take with you for life. But for these seniors, the 17 of them, I can give you the names one last time. Number 1, number 4, Zypel Meeks. Number 6, Karan Ross. Number 7, Jaden Oates. Number 13, Jordan Sales. Number 14, Brandon Barkey. Number 15, Stephon Williams. Number 16, Quentin Payne II. Number 26, Michael Ezel Jr. Number 37, Carl Walker. Number 51, Colt Rankin. Number 54, Corian Williams. Number 55, DeJuan Craven Jr. Number 60, Darian Melendez. Number 72, Malachi Harrison. And you know, it's nothing like the pride of the great Southwest. So we're gonna wrap it up one last time, man. Let me say this. I want to say thank you, Leon.
Yes, sir.
I've enjoyed sitting here watching football with you, brother. We got to do it again.
Oh yeah, you know they know how to get us out the couch when we contemplating on not doing this and that. So you know I'm always available, and who knows what happened. But hey, I'm gonna let you all know, Hornet fans, that my son he came out in 2009. He was Mr. Hornet, and we expecting another baby. They don't want to know what it is, but if it is a boy, you heard it live, you all, that Coach Skillings might be back for another round of football.
Yes, sir.
So
yes,
I'll
sir.
know something more about what my future entails in January. You hear me?
Well, Hornet fans, not the ending that we wanted, but to wrap up another season of Hornet football, I want to say thank you to all of our sponsors, most specifically and most importantly, the Booker T. Washington Booster Club. They made it possible for us. We love to be here to bring Hornet football to you. Wasn't the outcome that we wanted, but for the last time tonight, it's Byron Perry, it's Leon Skillings. I do have a tea time tomorrow, and yes, it's during Bedlam, baby, because I got to get it in.
I already know. But you'll have the phone and all that going live, so you ain't gonna miss that.
Maybe not. For Hornet football 2023-2024, we are here. We'll see you next year.
Yes, sir.
For Hornet 2024-2025.
All right, Hornet fans, love y'all.